Hello, welcome to the model game section of our Caro-Kann course, and I hope you enjoy.
Okay, so we'll be doing now the games, illustrative games, and should be instructive. A lot of games I've been playing over the years, the Caro-Kann, and yeah, it should be helpful to know the variations better and to see some ideas play out, some color ideas, and the lines. Okay.
The focus is especially on ideas, on typical structures, and less on exact variations. Most of these games are Yakov's Internet Blitz games played against international masters and grandmasters over the years.
Yeah, good. All right, e4. So he plays king pawn. We have c6. Okay, and fighting for the center, fighting for the light squares. He plays d4. Fine. Natural build up in the center. And then we play d5. And we're getting our mini bishop fighting for the center. Okay, good. He plays knight d2. And this is, we've actually seen knight c3 quite a bit. I'm going to just show that for a second. Knight c3, the lines, please.
It's just the same. It's going to turn into a transposition.
Yeah, so we'll go back. Yeah, good. So knight d2 and knight c3 is the same thing. They're protecting, and we're going to actually take the pawn regardless. But pawn takes, good. Pawn takes, knight takes. And at this point, we know we're recommending knight f6, so Bronstein Larsen. And he takes. This is natural. This was an interesting game, I recall. Okay, he takes. We take back the g pawn in towards the center. We say the double pawns are good. Let's see how it plays out. He plays bishop e2. And now at this point, bishop e2 is a passive enough move that we're not worried about g3. Want to just show an arrow, please?
G3, white.
G3 is a bit risky, as we saw, and now he's not getting that.
We would typically meet knight f3 with bishop g4, a little more aggressive because if g3 we would take and win the d4 pawn.
Yeah, we have to be careful to prevent. Yeah, good. If we go back,
so bishop e2 means we don't need bishop g4 anymore.
Now we have to. Yeah, now we're pretty comfortable. So bishop f5. Yeah. Bishop f5. Knight f3.
Actually, white played bishop f3 here.
Bishop f3, fine. Yeah, bishop f3 is good.
Mm-hmm.
Bishop f3 is what he played. Okay, fine. Yeah, e6 and knight e7. Yeah, knight e7. Yeah, I mean e6 and knight e7. Bishop f3 is a strange move. He's not controlling the center. There's no knight there, so I think in some case I was thinking about e5. We're trying to show e5 being interesting in some case. E5 is not the norm, but here I just thought about that a little bit.
Normally we're solid on light, but because white's neglecting dark, we would consider dark blue.
Yeah, it's also if he takes. Show the arrow, please. If we play e5, pawn takes, and it really tickles the light square bishop.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Show the arrow. Knight.
Let's say c3.
No, just arrow. Yeah. Okay, it's okay. If he ever takes, knight takes, and it tickles the light square bishop. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
I would find it more natural to take with a pawn. What do you think of this?
No, more aggressive. No. We're gonna get the knight involved.
It's okay
nice.
to have.
Double pawns don't matter. Yeah, you have so much activity. You have that. You have bishop c5.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So much activity. Queen b6, queen boy 6. Yeah. Rook d8.
What about trading the queens?
No, it's still a mating attack here. Yeah, it's still a mating. Knight David 3 is over.
Wow,
it's almost. It's huge.
How does white develop at all?
Yeah, 2 bishops is a big. Rook g8. You can look. Hold on. You have right now. You have a golden light square bishop, right?
Oh yes.
So and now you're gonna play rook g8. Rook g8, and he has to play g3, weakening
light
square. So that's very good. All right. So if we go, that's fine. We go back. All right. Let's see how it plays out. But I think it's important. The dynamic of the pieces is really important there. On knight e2, we play. Go ahead. Play e6. Go ahead. Knight castle.
Our typical there's lots.
Hold on. Go back. Hold on. Bishop g6. What I played. Just to keep the bishop comfortable. We got a castle soon. That's fine. Go ahead. It's all right. You gonna say there's lots of ways to play.
Well, there's lots of different move orders. When white's not playing hyper aggressive, you can play this or that, and it's only going to make a subtle difference. It helps you understand positional chess, though, to analyze and understand what piece placements are ideal and so forth. The color ideas.
Yeah, good. All right. So he plays. Yeah, no problem. So bishop g6, c4. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Queen c7. Yeah, queen c7, getting ready to castle. Okay.
Note how we're delaying developing the dark square bishop because if we keep our king in the center too long, they might get d5 and it's harder for us to castle.
Got a castle. Yeah, you got a castle. Go ahead. Knight f4. Go ahead. So he's trying to get a light bishop. We don't care. Go ahead. So if
we have a diamond dacha.
Diamond dacha. Yes. The pawns on light diamond. Go ahead. Queen. Good. Queen. King. He's attacking the pawn. Then we go king b8. Yeah. Or king
just
b8.
Defending it.
He's going to try and put more pressure. Bishop e3 is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Now we play knight bishop David 6.
Attacking the knight.
Okay. Go ahead.
g3, defending
g3, yeah. Rook G8, and what's the idea of Rook G8, Elijah? What do you say?
I think we're trying to sacrifice the queen.
Well, hold on. First thing, what is it really doing? It's aiming towards the king. No variations. You guys are the king. Whatever happens, happens. Go ahead.
I've heard it said that pieces can be thought of as rays of power, and so if you can consider that perspective, then the X-ray becomes powerful, and the pieces and pawns in the way from a rook or queen or bishop or whatever long-range piece, you can look for the tactics of how to remove the obstructions, you could say.
Good. Okay, Rook G8. Okay, C5. Go ahead. He plays C5. Yeah, and now we have a nice idea. If you want to just pause here for a moment and to think about what to do. Okay. And bishop takes F4.
Another.
And now it's not. Yeah.
Queen sacrifice.
Queen takes is nice.
As usual for the Caro-Kann attack.
Oh, hold on. Go back. And at this point, he takes the queen. Go ahead. That's all right. And now at this point, it's funny because there's a move which bishop c2 wins the queen.
Yeah.
But
bishop postulate.
Bishop. Look at this. Yeah. Bishop postulate. Bishop e4. This is extra credit if you found this whole thing. And now he has to be blocks. Hold on. If you go back a move. If he plays king h1, it's mate. That's mate. It's a nice mate with a bishop. Look at this how it was weak on light squares the whole time. All right, go ahead. He played a rook. He played bishop g2,
and then
it's a nice actually finish. Really classic. Rook takes. King h1. Okay, this is another quiz. A nice time to pause.
Is this Anderson's mate? I don't remember, but I do know that Crafty Raf has a chapter on this mate in his excellent Checkmate Patterns manual.
Yeah, it's a nice one. Okay, the rook g1 is funny. And a double check, he has to take.
Rook G8.
And now rook g8 made, and that's really interesting.
And
kind of cool.
Fantastic attack, and I find it incredible that this was played in a bullet game, but also this was like another. It's so classic. It's like all the same ideas, and you get a crushing attack in 20 moves against a strong player. I could see White playing like these moves in a slow game at expert level, for example.
Yeah, this is a easy, smooth play, and it's easy. Yeah, I think this gives an illustration of how it could happen, of how our attack could develop. And it's easy to play. Again, bullet game shows that it's a smooth development. We did nothing special. White played normally, right? White didn't do anything out of the ordinary, and he just lost. I mean, he lost to, he missed the queen sack. But I think he was in a bit of trouble already.
Yeah, the queen sacrifice is typical. You may notice that our first model game in the Bronstein-Larson's section showed a very similar queen sacrifice, also played in bullet.
Yeah.
Played on the G file is very typical. And note how White is not having a successful attack. If he had the fianchetto, the pawn storm would be more dangerous, but we're very careful not to allow that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we had a big center, a comfortable look at the double pawns. We were really comfortable all the way through.
And that helped us.
It helped us, yeah. That's good. Yeah, control the center. Okay, here we can see the next game against Leonid Kritz, I think. Really should give the names of these people, you know?
Grandmaster Leonid Kritz.
Yeah.
I remember he has some interesting videos on the Roy Lopez. Respect for him.
Yeah, very strong GM. Okay, so here we have. So go ahead. E4, C6. Yeah, D4, D5. Okay, go ahead. Knight C3, similar. We're going to take now. Knight takes. Knight F6. Okay. Knight takes. G takes F. Bronstein-Larsen, yeah. C3, now hold on. C3 is a quiet move. The idea of C3 is it's like a quiet move, and they're going to prepare G3. You kind of need to prevent G3 now.
It's a dark rebuild in advance. White's idea is that after knight F3, bishop G4, black is pressuring dark, so there's no time for G3, bishop G2. And so because of dark, he suddenly has light leverage for the fianchetto, so we counter back on light.
Yeah, so he's trying to protect the pawn to allow himself the extra luxury of G3. Again, G3 is annoying because of the diagonal. His king is too safe. So we play queen D5. Yeah, queen D5 is
no G3 for you.
Yeah, that's important move, and that's in the variations as well. Queen D5 stopping the knight.
And if C4, which is why we typically don't play queen D5, well, White will have lost the tempo, and we can both go back and see the D4 pawn is weak, or even play queen E4 check.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, bishop E3. Go ahead. So now we play bishop F5.
Again, light. We would like to castle queenside.
Yeah, I mean, in some cases, we go back a second. In some cases, we might like to play bishop G4.
But we can't.
Because the queen. That's okay. Bishop F5 will do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bishop F5. Okay. Knight F3, E6.
Or knight D7.
Knight D7. Yeah. It's okay. E6, Knight D7 is... oh, no. I'll explain why. Go back a second. Go back. It's important, actually. This is actually really important. If you play E6, there's a really annoying move that I face. I actually like usually E6 better, but in this exact case, he plays queen B3. That's why.
Oh, and you want
to attack B7.
You want him to take on D5,
Yeah, you don't want to take the queen. First of all, you don't want to take the
This
queen.
would help him.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, it's good for him. Go ahead. Go back. Go back. That's good. Exactly. And if you can't really defend the pawn, it's just too annoying.
We wanted to castle queenside here.
Right. So if we go back in the game, go ahead. Yeah, that's good. And then we play knight David 7. This way, if he plays queen b3, we just show an arrow split. Queen b3, and then we're able to castle, and that's fine. That's good for us. Yeah. All right, so go ahead. That's fine. C4 is aggressive. Weakening is the dark square. Show the dark square weakness, please. Yeah, a little bit weak on dark. So go ahead. So now we have queen a5 check. Okay, and that's fine. He plays queen. Okay, that's fine. I didn't feel like trading that day. I mean, trading is probably okay. Yeah.
We have a lot of flexibility.
No, but I actually like. Yeah, I like actually probably in this exact case not to trade. I mean, just it's close. It's probably about equal with trading. But I feel like I was looking to play e5 at some point. E5 is good when they weaken their squares. When they show when he plays c4.
When he plays c4, the d4 pawn is weak.
Yeah, it's a little weak. So e5 takes a bite. We'll see how that plays out. All right.
It's like a pseudo backward pawn.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So you castle bishop f4 rather, and now e5. Yeah, e5. He's the dark, right? The fight is now for dark. Go ahead. He plays bishop back. Castle is fine. This is kind of interesting already. Go ahead. Castle, and now knight c5. He's look how open he is, and there's ideas. Yeah, his king is loose. It's easy to get crushed.
I really like this pawn.
The f6. Yeah, it's a great example. Right, good point, Elijah. Where f6 is helping out in the center, and it builds our momentum for other things. Yeah, it's a good. The double pawns really help a lot. So go ahead. Yeah. So he plays knight h4, and then we play. Go ahead, knight e4, tickling the queen, the bishop. But as a whole, hold on. What are we tickling? What are we really tickling?
Dark
squares. Yeah. So go ahead.
Look at where the king is and the queen.
Yeah. Well, go back and move. Go back and move. Oh, it's funny. All right, go back and move. Go back. Rook takes d4 looks okay. I just want to show you this. It's kind of interesting, but it's not good because queen takes. This is actually funny. Yeah, he had this plan. Queen takes.
If this pawn weren't here.
Queen takes.
Okay.
Hold on. There's something funny going on.
Bishop h6 check maybe?
Bishop h6 is maybe over. Okay, I missed this maybe. It's fine. Oh. No. Yeah, look how the dark is so invaluable. It's all about. I admit he had a trick of this. Look, we take the queen. Did you show? If we take the queen. Well, hold on. If we take the queen, he takes us.
Yeah.
The dark energy. Go back.
Wait.
But actually, I missed bishop h6.
There's something kind of interesting here. Like, what about rook d8?
Rook d8. Oh my god. Wow. Rook d8 is over. Yeah. Go ahead. It's kind of cool. Actually, what I miss is more instructive than the game. I mean, no. Show. Queen takes c5.
Queen takes?
You can't take 3. You take no. Now bishop takes. No. Bishop takes.
Okay.
Bishop takes. Hold on. King d1. Only move, and then bishop e3. It's over.
Winning the queen.
Yeah, it's over. It's done. Okay, so that wins. So go ahead. So actually, again on dark, notice the bishop. So that's really cool, actually. Okay, good. Well, nicely put.
Takes.
No, he's pinned. He's pinned. No, he's pinned. Dark. Yeah, it's good. Very good. All right, we'll go back.
Mm-hmm.
So interesting. Wow. Okay, so that's good to know. All right, so rook there. So actually, that's fine. We just realized that now. It's okay. But 94. Go ahead. 94 is what I played. He had a trap on a trap. He had a trap. We had a trap on a trap. All about dark. 94.
Mm-hmm.
It's instructive. And notice with the light oozing light. Show the bishop on f5 oozing light with dark intentions throughout.
It's very actually, like just to emphasize the typical ideas. Let's just change the position slightly. Bishop a3 would be mate.
Yeah, and some Boden's made. Crisscross made. Boden's made. Okay, good. Now we show how it played out. Good. That's fine.
Winning the bishop.
Hold on. Yeah. So 94. Yeah, we take the bishop. That's fine. Now we have the dark golden bishop.
Notice.
Yeah, you take that. Okay. And now we have, again, our dark bishop. Click on the dark bishop, please. Dark bishop is a golden bishop, unopposed bishop. So we should be dominant on dark. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
One takes.
Tempo.
Okay. Rook takes, take.
And now bishop h6.
Bishop h6 check, trying to run him down. I mean, he has to move. He has to play f4.
Because if king d1, we would have rook
king
d8.
d1, rook d8, yeah.
Winning his queen.
That's good. Okay, so he plays f4.
And now we play it anyway.
And now we play. Hold on. Rook d8 anyway. And now, yeah, queen takes f2. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, it looks like we're in danger, right? It looks like we're kind of in danger. Go ahead. Queen takes f. Show the queen takes f. And now, hold on. Now there's a really fun moment.
And find the solution. Find the best move.
And I think it's kind of cool because knowing what we have in the position. Every time you have a golden bishop, first step is knowing you have it. Next step is appreciating it. The next step is finding what you could do with it.
And the fourth step is the standard Caro-Kann queen sacrifice. Queen.
Yeah.
Queen.
Here we have it. Go ahead. Queen takes f4.
And
bishop takes. Yeah. and it's mate. It's actually a really cool mate. I thought that was really.
How many queen stacks do we have so far? Like 10?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe let's see if we can make it up to 20 by the end.
So that was an interesting game, and some ideas of the dynamic power of the pawns. And like Elijah pointed out, the double pawns was really important, really helpful. All right. Go ahead. This is against Larry Christensen.
This next game is against Larry.
Larry Christensen. Here we are, and now we have. Yeah, go ahead. E4, C6. Okay, yeah. D4, D5, E5. Go ahead. There's advanced variation. Yeah, and we suggest an advanced bishop F5. Knight C3 is again. It's where they play to a waiting move, a bit of a waiting move. Yeah, E6 is actually okay. I should mention before. So let's mention E6 is one of the main moves in theory, but then G4 is annoying. It becomes annoying.
It's really sharp,
Knight E2.
doesn't it?
Knight E2 is actually the way that they play Knight E2.
I don't know. I mean, yes,
This is the main line of theory. That's why we don't suggest to go into this. But
I think black is a weird.
no, it's normal enough. F6. Anyway, it's okay. But yeah, this is something that we avoid with a nice idea. Go back to the game, please. Queen B6 is what we play. A waiting move. He plays G4, but Bishop D7. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. So now Bishop E2. Go ahead.
H6 is a useful waiting move because then we prepare E6, as we can always meet G4 with Bishop H7, and White would never have the E6 sacrifice.
Yes. Why not E6 sacrifice?
Well, if we played E6 immediately. Sorry.
No,
not
not
E6.
that clear. Not that clear. If he still plays G4, we still go back to D7. We probably still go to
We
D7.
go into D7 because of this, right?
Yeah. Anyway, it's a move that if he...
In general, we don't want to allow.
Yeah. But hold on. Basically, we're waiting for him to do something. If he does that, and the next move, now we're ready for E6. Oh, you see...
We're ready for E6.
Now we're ready for E6. It's kind of gauging the situation.
White's waiting on development in order to try to provoke a favorable structure, and black is also doing the same. But if what... Okay,
Next
so
would be
waiting.
E6. We don't want to be in limbo forever. That's why I often play H6 in these cases. Go ahead.
Yeah, G4.
G4 now, Bishop D7.
And then E6, C5.
C5. Go ahead. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah, for E6. That's fine. So again, we're solid on light, and now we're going to express ourselves
Through dark.
and expand on the dark squares. Yeah. Knight F3. C5.
Mm-hmm.
C5 is okay. Building on dark, pressuring dark. Go ahead.
Just notice how the knight's restricted here.
Knight's restricted,
Like
yeah.
usually there might be some fork, but that's not happening here. Our bishop's actually really well placed on D7.
Bishop is good. Yeah. His king is not all that special. Go ahead. He plays Rook B1. Fine. And now go ahead. Pawn takes. Okay. We squeeze in. Bishop C5.
Again, there's no fork.
No fork. And look how we have pressure on the dark squares. The queen and bishop. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now we have Bishop E3. Okay. Hold on. Go back. Bishop E3. What is he? He's trying to secure the dark squares. But now the next move we play here is Knight C6. Knight C6 is fighting for those critical diagonal and the dark squares, right?
Right, and there's so many typical tactics here. How many times did I blunder this sort of thing against you? Like I played
Knight A4. No, we could just show for a second. Hold on. It's actually kind of cool. Knight A4. Go ahead. And the Queen A5, C3. Bishop takes D4 is over. Yeah, and then Bishop Knight takes, and the knight's hanging. Yeah, it's really cool. Go ahead. Yeah, so it's nice. That bishop, angry bishop, we call it. Yeah.
And sometimes even like situations like that.
Yeah, sometimes that gives us a lot of play. Yeah, that's true.
It's very natural to fall for that.
Yeah, it's very useful. It's very good.
I fell for that.
Yeah. Okay, let's see it. So again, what do you play?
Knight B5.
Knight B5, trying to secure the D4. Yeah, the dark. I think this is an old game, right? This was some time ago. I think this was definitely an old game.
Yeah, probably like how many years ago?
I don't remember. Okay, A6.
Wow.
19. Hold on. 8. Go back. So I'm trying to kick the knight away, and
You want to take on D4?
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, actually, I don't see how does he have anything else? I mean, we're just taking the knight.
No. Hold on. See what happened. What's that? A6.
Uh-huh.
He Knight D6. He played Knight D6.
Wow.
Check. Now we take. Good. Go ahead. His pawn should be loose. The pawn on D6 should be a weakness. Now go ahead. Queen B4 check. The queen is acting as
A replacement dark bishop.
dark bishop. But now with dark bishop, the queen is kind of angling for dark and getting the pawn. Okay, that's nice. So the C3, and now we have queen takes pawn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, queen boy 3. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have B5. Yeah, B5 is all right. And just solid enough. Okay, go ahead. A4. Go ahead. Knight A5. Hitting the queen. He goes back. Yeah, this is actually an interesting position. We're still behind on dark. I mean, I mean, this is just a position which I mean, I've never had. It doesn't happen too much. It's how one of the variations how it turned out. It's not exactly typical, but
Well, there's
it's
just
a
so
game
many
worth talking
ideas.
about. No. But here, hold on. What's the color money? I think it's worthwhile mentioning the color money.
I think we're
There's no
ahead.
think. If you have to think, it's not correct.
We're up $500 on light and down 500 on dark.
Yeah, we have a knight versus a dark bishop. Show the yeah. So we're ahead on light. He's ahead on dark, which is kind of cool. Now we have look how a4. We're able to pick him off. Yeah, it's kind of nice how we're a4 is actually not a bad pawn. It's and we're gonna get our knight into e4. Show our other knight probably into e4. Yeah, so it's just kind of nice. His dark bishop is relatively tame. Show the dark bishop. It's not doing all that much. So I think we're okay here. And up a couple pawns. All right, so go ahead. He castles. So you play it out. Go ahead.
There's
Knight a7. Yeah.
Multiple approaches here.
F5. And now he's trying to attack us. E5.
Free center is always nice.
Free center. No, it's more than free center. We're behind on dark. Hold on.
Oh, it's a dark rebuild.
We're behind on dark. We don't have a dark bishop. So F6. We're gonna play E5. Show F6 coming. Show F6 mini bishop on dark.
We've rebuilt. This is fantastic. And now we don't have to worry about the dark squares.
Let me ask you another question. Hold on. Now F6 we play. Yeah. We've weakened light squares. Yes.
Yeah, but we're up on light.
Show the weakness on light. Show. But we don't care because we're up on light.
Yeah.
The math says well, when you're ahead on a color, you could take liberties on that color. On the other hand, on the color you're behind on, that you have to really rejuvenate, replenish. And we're doing that with pawns, many bishops. Okay, go ahead. We can see the quest pretty quick how it went. Knight h4, count. Go ahead.
Bishop b5.
Bishop a5, we trade bishops. The best way to trade bishop. Go ahead. Take. It's fine. Knight c4 is okay. Yeah, I gave him the pawn. All right. Knight c4, take. Yeah, it's an endgame, which I'm pretty happy here. King f7, king postulate.
Nice light builder.
No need to castle. Get the king away, but it's kind of no need to get the king too far away. So king f7. Go ahead. Rook d1, rook d8. Okay. Yes. Knight g6. Okay. Rook b8 is okay. Tickling the pawn. a5. Go ahead.
And c3 is weak.
Yeah,
Or
trying to his pawns are getting weak, and go ahead. We take. Go ahead. Knight takes extra pawn, and he's trying to get something going.
But it just didn't work.
Hold on here. Yeah, you trade. Go ahead.
Probably a mouse slip.
Mouse slip. We're both low on the clock, but it was over anyway.
I mean, we have these passers, right?
It's over anyway. Yeah, it's an interesting game. I think there's an instructor to give again. This is one of the just how it happened in this variation. We've spoken about it in the lines. The theory parts, but this is a real life game which should give us some perspective of things. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, so that's it. That was a game. Okay, next game. Also Larry Christensen, of course, a legend, an absolute legend. Okay, c6. Yeah, so he played c4. Hold on. Go back. c4 is where we saw that briefly, and that's kind of like a pano. But he's trying to pressure us, make it hard for us to play d5. We play d5 anyway. Go ahead. He takes, we take back. He plays d4. That's all right. D4 is normal. And now we're transposed to a pan of Botvinnik. Okay, this is okay. Go ahead. E6.
c5.
C5 is what we've been talking about a little bit, and I think this is it's going to be a helpful illustration. C5 gains space. If we're not careful, I've lost games. Some games I've been crushed. Some games really, really crushed. If you're not careful, you can get crushed. I know I have. All right, Bishop e7. Go ahead.
So Yakov's also his approach fights for dark as well. Remember, not knight c6 because white would invest light for dark and consolidate his space advantage.
You can't really. If anything, you want to trade the light bishop. The light bishop for the light. No. Even if you go ahead, Bishop e7. If he were to play Bishop e5 here,
of course, with
you trade light bishop. You don't lose dark. This way, you trade light for light. You don't trade a knight for a light.
You already have the light rebuilder. Your knight is capable of controlling dark.
The knights are actually more. Yeah, in this position, knights in dark bishop is more valuable than light. Even though his bishop is a good bishop, his light bishop is a good bishop. But what's the deficit? What's the problem?
The dark squares.
So his light bishop.
He
can't control dark.
Right. Yes.
So it doesn't matter how good or bad.
And
the reality is those pawns are important.
Dark is really important because white has the space advantage. He's trying to prove that his pawns are strong. As Yakov would say, his pawns are bricks building on the queen side, and we're trying to prove that they're bugs. Weaknesses, right? We have like
insects in the dacha, like just bugs, like floating, not sturdy dacha. Yeah. Termites. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We want to break him down. So
go ahead. So bishop e7, yeah, 94. Now you have to get 94 quick before he plays bishop. Go ahead.
and this is prophylaxis against b4 as well.
You can play, yeah, that's good.
So queen c2,
Queen
f5.
F5, yeah, you have to support the knight, a little Stonewall-esque, yeah.
Yeah.
Castle, no problem. We're slow, but we're gonna build up on d4. Show the d4 pawn. Show the d4, yeah. Bishop f6 coming up, the d4, yeah.
Maybe even we'll pressure the knight, like let's say bishop e8. But...
Maybe. I don't do that too often. It's a bit slow, but in some cases, yeah, we could see that. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Bishop e...
Bishop e5, yeah.
He's careful.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
knows-
That's kind of cool. Yeah, Larry's legend.
I fell for that. Like these sorts of positions
Yeah. Look
are
how he's
probably...
waiting to take, and Larry loves bishops. He loves every. Yeah, he knows.
I
what
would
he's
pass pawn right there, right? Just after exchanging, typical
Yeah,
London
yeah,
structure
yeah,
or anti-London structure.
Yeah, don't because he gains dark money. Is that clear why he gains dark? Because he has a knight. No, don't go too far. No. He'll have a knight. So he'll have a knight versus a light square bishop, and his pawns are always strong on dark now. We can never outplay him.
Especially after this.
Yeah, I mean it's already strong.
After development, yeah.
All right, go back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what do we play here? Go ahead. Queen a5, I'm trying to tickle him and give some time. I'm trying to punish early bishop e5. Go ahead. a4, a6, I believe. Yeah, kick the bishop away.
Now knight c6.
Yeah, the knight's more valuable bishop. This is a great example where the knight, you need the knight.
Oh, this is so interesting too because this is white's good bishop, quote unquote, and it's about
That's
mobility,
exactly the
right?
point. Yeah.
But
It's not about even
mobility. This knight's here, this pawn's here. We have the mini bishops already.
It's not about that. No. Even if it had endless mobility, you need dark. No. The bishop, you can give it a whole football field. You got to protect the dark, and he has to prove the dark is good. We're proving the dark, and the light bishop is a non-player. So at the end of the day, the light bishop would be loved. Would be all too happy to trade for anything that could help on dark. A knight would be. Oh, if he had it really his way, you know what he would do? He would trade his light bishop for our dark bishop, if he could.
Oh, we would never allow that.
Well, you never know. It's happens. Go ahead, but just avoid it. Go ahead, go.
I also like how queen a5 is
Queen a5 dark, a little dark. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay, all right.
Let there be dark.
Let that be dark. Go ahead. Bishop G5. This is a good idea. Yeah. G5,
Dark.
G5. Yeah. G5 I played a lot. Yeah. G5 good.
Let's pause for a moment. The center is closed, so you can afford to move pawns in front of your king. We weaken diagonals that are not usable.
Yeah, I'm gonna run him. Look how his bishop's gonna. I'm gonna play G4 next soon. So we're gonna play. Why show G4?
Kicking the knight.
And then D4. Show the D4 will be weak. Yeah, the D4. Yeah, show the knight's angling knight the D4. His knight protect D4, please. Yeah. So he's in trouble.
That's why I was suggesting this idea.
Yeah, but it's a bit slow. You don't always get that. But okay, yeah.
Yeah, G5. I don't need any more encouragement to start pushing my G pawn more. Thank you.
Yeah.
So this is kind of interesting because I started calculating as we were doing this, and at first
pawn takes. It should be winning. No,
I was at first concerned.
pawn
But
takes
here we
F3.
have this.
It's been knight's protecting. It's over.
Right.
Hold on. You could even show more. Hold on. And now bishop takes E7. You can take the other bishop. Take the other bishop.
And we have
you're up to 2 pieces. Yeah, 2 pieces. You're up two whole pieces.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just calculating at first, and I didn't notice
good.
it immediately, and I thought some students
yeah.
might be curious.
Oh, that's very good. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So
And our king! What a wonderful king we have here.
yeah, king passed it. Okay. Good.
Okay.
All right. So we see back. Yeah.
That should be 3. G4.
G4, 95.
Takes.
Hold on. We hit the knight. He jumps in. We take. Look how his center is collapsing now. Yeah.
We've proven it to be the C5 to be a bug, not a brick.
Yes.
Oh.
Hold on. Go back. Look what Larry's a clever fella. Yeah, he's taking here first, and he's protecting his C pawn. Look how his queen now is protecting the C pawn. Yeah.
Right.
So I went back. Okay, this is go back. Yeah, knight C6. I was proud of this. Knight C6. Go ahead. And now I'm looking to at some point F4. F4 is kind of cool. Yeah, F4 hitting on dark. Yeah. King is open. You got to be careful. Look at our king, but we're it's really
look
intense.
at our king. Look at our king.
yeah, good, yeah. All right, good, that's fine. He plays bishop takes again. Larry's style, he'll sack. Yeah, no problem. Bishop takes. We'll take the knight first.
He's being a little tricky.
He's being tricky.
He wants to win rooks.
When the rook, so we take the knight first. First, take the bite. And you take the knight.
He's still being tricky.
Yeah, and then knight takes d4. Yeah. Oh, everything works. Everything works. It all works. If he takes our. Hold on. Watch. If he takes our queen, we take his queen, and everything goes. Okay, go ahead. No. We're taking too much. I think. Yeah. Anyway, we're doing pretty well.
Pass pawns are wonderful here.
Yeah. It's good. No. It's okay. We're doing well. We go back. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. That's good. So go back to the game. No. Go back to the game. So again, if we go back 2 more moves. And this knight takes d4 again. If he moves his queen to like David 3,
mm-hmm.
Then we take c5. Look how we patch up the dark. Look how the dark all melts together. Do you
Queen
see?
is acting as a second dark bishop.
It's good. Okay, so in the game, let's see how it went. It was a little while, but let's see how it played out. He took this. Okay. This did happen. Oh yeah, I could have maybe done. Oh yeah, this is alright. He played it. He played as well.
How many extra pawns do we have?
We have a lot of pawns. Yeah, b6, dark rebuild, a5, e5. E5 is good.
Also dark.
e5. Look, it snaps. Yeah, and then it looks trade bishop. Show the trade of bishop. Show how yeah. Trying to trade and get to the center. Good. Go ahead.
It's just kind of interesting how a5 would prevent b4, but in typical situations, like maybe there's bishop a6.
Maybe, but e5 is good. You want to get that. Yeah, e5 is better. Yeah, yeah, that's true. But e5 trading bishops. Oh, he must have. Anyways, he realized he's getting outplayed. But hold on, go back. No. He played b4 attacking our dark bishop. He's attacking our dark bishop. But we just desperado. We take the f2. Anyway, so it was in bishop takes. Go ahead. Bishop takes. Go ahead. Yeah.
We have 2 extra pawns, and we're dominating the center.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
This is important. This is
rook's in between move. He attacks our bishop. We don't wait.
Mm-hmm.
We actually attack his rook, and now it's get the file. Yeah.
Let's talk about opposite colored bishop. Opposite colored bishop endgames without rooks have very high drawing tendencies because you are incapable of controlling the other color, the color of the opponent's bishop. So if you put your pawns on the same color as your bishop, they often get a permanent blockade. This is not true in the same way with rooks on the board. There's very serious winning chances with rooks on the board because first of all, you can attack that the opposite color, and you can combine attacks with the rook for a strong initiative. And second of all, it's possible to break blockades with the rook. And okay, it's not as important here because we have 2 extra pawns. They're connected pass pawns. And we're rolling.
Show the connected pass pawns. Okay, good. Yeah, then we should be winning pretty easily.
Yeah, nonetheless, I still wanted to explain this concept because this concept is really thematic.
Okay, good. Okay, so rook takes, bishop takes. Go ahead. A b5. Go ahead. Sorry, b5. Go ahead.
AB.
Take. Bishop win another pawn. That's fine. He goes here. Go ahead. Yeah, bishop there. We take up a couple pawns. And it got time pressure. At this point, actually, we might have botched it. No, not anymore. Now the pawn's gone. Anyway, it was a time pressure scramble, but we won. We broke the final dark brick. The final dark. Right, the whole game we were looking for dark and symbolic.
Fantastic game.
Thank you. Okay, the next game is against Nakamura, Smallville, back on when he was on ICC. This is his first name on ICC. So this is old game.
How many years ago is this?
No, I don't know.
Was he like 2,700 plus at the time?
This is old games. But this is probably in the early 2000s.
Oh.
Was he 20? What? Was he what?
I was just sort of wondering if he was an elite grandmaster back then also.
He in Blitz he was. He always was. In Blitz he was the best. The absolute best. Okay, G6. F4, go ahead.
Interesting, because we looked at this in the theory section where we often would exchange the bishop for a knight and then develop a rebuild on a knight.
Yeah, we played a lot of battles in this. Me and Nakamura, he plays King's Indian attack a lot of times. Okay, yeah, let's see how it plays out.
F4.
We played F4 a little aggressive. Okay, bishop G7. Okay, go ahead. Knight F3. Fine. Knight H6. The knight could flip in. Yeah, I mean, F4 is either a brick on dark or a bug. Could be some weaknesses. Go ahead. G3. Queen B6. Find a castle. Yeah, Knight G4. I'm trying to stop him from castling. Go ahead. The dark squares are pretty weak. Yeah.
This is a really strong initiative. I wouldn't be surprised.
He has to be careful. Yeah, he has to be careful. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Winning already?
Queen E2. Queen B6 dipping in. Yeah, I mean, we're looking to get knight E3. Look at the E3 square. Show the E3 square, please. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Okay. Bishop takes maybe in some cases.
Well, not here because of rook B1. I was just remembering more thematic with castles, bishop B2, bishop B2, queen B6, check, and then we take back.
Maybe. In some cases, yeah. Okay, that's good. Certainly the dark squares are huge. Now, knight B3 and I believe A5. This is good. A5. Okay, go ahead. He plays A4, but look, why did he play A4? To stop A4 ourselves. We're looking to play A4.
Ah, yes, the bowling ball technique.
That's good. Yeah. We've had quite a lot. Go ahead. He plays A4, and now I took. Look how his knight's a little stirred. Show how his knight's a little shaky on knight B3. Look, his knight's on one leg. Go ahead. They're hitting on light. Now we're changing up on light. A little bit of both.
Really, really thematic. And we have that with the opposite sides of the board, too. With the knight on G3, we play H5. They play H4. We play bishop D6. We're attacking the knight, combined with queen C7. It's a mirror image.
Yeah. This was interesting how it played out. Go ahead. He took back. Bishop E6 was really interesting. And now he plays h3, and if you h3, and if you pause here, it's really actually this is like if you want to take a stop exactly right here and think about it, and this okay, we could show this is a very hard move to see. Go ahead, you want to show? Bishop c4, yeah. Bishop c4 is really incredible.
Another standard Caro-Kann sacrifice.
It's really incredible how we're using a dark so far, but now we're switching with a light. If he takes, then we show the mate. Yeah, it's incredible. Yeah, rook d8, and now there's no move. Yeah, the knight e3 mate. It's incredible.
Checkmate and winning the queen.
Go back, and if he plays bishop David 2,
he's pinned.
Then knight e3 wins the full queen. Yeah, it's incredible. Actually.
Free queens are nice. It's like we were sacrificing our queen every game before, but it's as Tartakower once said, I prefer to sacrifice my opponent's pieces.
No. Best to sacrifice your opponent's pieces. Yes, best to sacrifice. Yeah, exactly. Go back. Yeah, bishop c4 is kind of cool, and it's really go back to the game, please. So bishop c4 was played. Bishop c4.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Let's see what he plays.
Well,
he has to give up his queen. Yeah,
when in doubt, sack your queen. Unfortunately, it was not a sound sacrifice, but you have no choice.
He has 2 pieces. It's the best he could do. King table.
King postulate.
We'll see how it plays out. We could just scroll through. Yeah, go ahead. Knight a6.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Yeah, go. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead. Fine. Bishop takes is all right. Go ahead. Queen c3. Fine. Go ahead.
Kind of interested. Like, what happens if bishop d4? We're probably taking that, right?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, no. Queen takes g3. No. Queen takes
G3. Yeah, we're attacking all the pawns.
No, attack the bishop. No, bishop.
How do I notice the pawns first?
Okay, go ahead. It's all right. Okay, go ahead. E5, yeah. And now I think the knight came to b4 or something. Go ahead. Yeah, we just have a little party here. And then bishop e4.
Lots of free pieces.
Knight takes c2, and now rook d8 just really piling in. This was a fun game to play. And now I'm giving an exchange. Hold on. I'm giving a little back. Look how I'm giving a little back, but I'm getting an attack even further. His rook, everything's trapped in the attack. He takes, I take back. Knight f3, queen c4. Hold on, it's even symbolic. Hold on, it's kind of symbolic.
Of light?
Queen is acting as a light bishop suddenly.
Oh, because now we have color harmony.
Yeah, I mean, I could take the knight.
We already had some rebuilders.
I just realized something. Yeah.
It's being tricky.
Yeah, he's trying to take the rook and stuff. But anyways, this is good. Yeah, so queen c4, and now queen takes b3. That's fine.
Rook is still trapped.
Yeah, still trapped. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Queen on light just decimates it. It's over.
The Caro-Kann attack strikes back.
Yeah, good. Queen access.
A replacement light bishop.
Yeah. Okay, of course we were crushing, but it's good to always be
respect the colors to the end. It's so interesting too, because it's like when you have something to pay attention to when you're winning now, because otherwise you might like get bored or like whatever. And now you focus on the colors and you're enjoying every move. You're improving your position, building your harmony.
Yeah, and it's always hard to win a one game because you feel pressure. I feel. But I think when you're just enjoying the colors, you can really be in the moment, whether you're winning, losing, or just a regular part of the game.
Fantastic. We have to have something to focus on, or else our self gets in the way sometimes.
That's a good point. Yeah.
It says Yakov once told me, "We're not here to prove yourself. You don't play chess to prove yourself. You play chess to prove the pieces. But what are the pieces proving? Well, colors is an interesting lens to see what that is."
Yeah, that's good. Very good. All right, next game. Wilmar is a strong IM here. Yeah, that's okay. E4, C6. Okay, d4, d5. Okay, take. No problem. Okay, go ahead. Bishop d3, knight f6. c3. This is a exchange variation. Go ahead. Bishop f4, bishop g4. Yeah, this is all standard. Queen b3 is attack. We have the b7 pawn. I would play queen david 7. We've seen this, yeah?
We've all discussed
Knight d2, yeah. Mm-hmm. E6 is to get the dark bishop. Show the dark bishop coming in. That's fine. And bishop david 6. That's an important variation.
Exchange the opponent's active bishop.
Yeah, that bishop is a bit annoying. We'll trade it first. Go ahead. Bishop takes. Okay. Queen takes. The queen is suddenly becoming like a
replacement dark bishop.
That's good. Yeah. He castles. Castle's okay. Yeah. Rook e1. Let's show the outpost he's trying to get. He's trying to get 95, and that should be interesting.
Sometimes we exchange, sometimes we don't. You could explore the various options.
Yeah.
There's also this.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit too. Here I played rook a b8. I think that's a good go-to move. Rook a b. Go ahead.
Minority attack.
The idea is to play the minority attack. Yeah. Go ahead. Okay. 95 is hold on. 95 was played, and he's attacking the bishop. So he's attacking. I don't mind if he takes the bishop. Again, why? How do you explain that, Elijah?
You have the pawns controlling white, so we have the mini bishop replacing the bishop.
We don't mind losing white's with bishop. Go ahead.
Note how in these there's often some like a6 or
Yeah, we'll see that in a second. If he takes our bishop, show. If he takes one second. If he takes our bishop, knight takes, threatening almost mate. By the way, what color is a mate threat? What color is a mate threat?
On dark, which we have more dark
We have
money.
more of because he has a light bishop.
Oh, and more than that, though, look, we even have the replacement bishop, and the queen is acting as a light bishop on the wrong side of the board, so we have a big color money
That's
advantage.
good. Like a temporary advantage. Right. The
Dynamic color
The
advantage.
math says we're actually absolutely 500 ahead, but even how the pieces are our position, it almost helps us more.
Static colors and dynamic colors.
Yeah, I think this is good. I think if the students, you guys could keep that in mind, when you lose a bishop, that you have more of the other color, and just to know that is like just helpful. I mean, the thing is, it doesn't always say, oh, what to do, but knowing that could help in conjunction with some calculation, I think.
It helps you know where the weaknesses are, and it helps you know what to aim for. You usually want your pawns rebuilding the color that you're weaker, and then your pieces can focus on the other color.
Yeah,
Like here,
compressed
it's like light with dark. Our pawns are light
rebuild with
dark
pressing on
leverage.
Pressing on dark. Light rebuilding on light, pressing on dark. That's how we say. Yeah, good.
Nice harmony.
Harmony, yeah. Okay, good. Go ahead. So he doesn't take, we take his credit. He plays a3. Now we play go ahead. Bishop h5. I decided to keep the bishop. That's fine.
Typically, this is like
No, he can't take. It's a pin, yeah.
I'm kind of actually curious though, because I'm worried about knight takes c6.
Go ahead. A6.
What about knight takes? Oh, right.
B5.
We often have these,
see that,
and we
yeah.
take here. That makes sense.
Go back. Okay, that's fine. So okay, what happened? Go back to the game, please.
f4.
F4 is okay. Yeah. Now
Bishop
bishop g6. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Trading. That's all right. Go ahead.
Bishop f1.
Bishop f1.
I was expecting him to take here,
Maybe.
but then
maybe.
we have f5 a little harder.
Yeah, it's too solid. The holes. Hold on. Show the e4. Show. The e4. E4 is a hole. E4. Knight f3. Knight df3.
Mhm.
Knight e4 is better, and black is much better. So it's an outpost. Hole.
Exactly.
A5 b4. It's an outpost. Permanent. It's no good. No good for white. No good. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Bishop. Go ahead. Play. Knight e4 is played. All right. Knight e4. Again, using the hole. Bishop takes. Okay. And go ahead. Rook takes. F6 rather. F6. Fine. Knight takes. Queen takes. Look at the bishop is a good outpost. Go ahead. Rook here. Go ahead. Queen D coming back. We have a light bishop. The queen.
Second replacement dark bishop.
Kind of cool. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Go ahead. Yeah, that's interesting coming. Yeah. So G3. I felt his king is a little open, a little loose. Okay. When I'm seeing this position, I remember that I don't know if I kind of remember playing this. I certainly remember seeing it now. I kind of remember it, kind of don't. But the idea is this kind of position is always that dark feeling. You're looking when I see a light bishop, you feel dark. Where's the dark? So you're looking at E5 maybe one day, G5, the queen. I feel proud of the queen. You know, I feel really proud of A5 and B4. I feel knowing one day his king could be really exposed if things open up. So that's kind of just to keep that in mind. Go ahead.
Fantastic. Also, something that I was thinking about was that we don't want to exchange the bishops this way because of the weakness on e6.
If he ever plays bishop D3,
we always play f5.
Always f5. We'll see that. Okay, good. Queen b4, queen. That's why he doesn't even try because he knows f5 is coming anyway. Queen c6 and queen c7. Notice that we don't want to trade. Queen is staying on dark, looking to play a5 and b4.
More dark.
Queen is very important to have a mating attack down the road, to exploit his king, and to use on dark. Go ahead. We can see how it plays out. Queen c2 wants to trade. Go ahead. I say I'll trade on my terms. Yeah, okay. Why on my terms? Go back. If we trade now, go ahead. Show. He takes and then plays b4.
Pass pawn for
Show
him.
play b4. Protect the pass point. He's good. He's doing well there. Go ahead. Yeah.
We want to have the minority attack. We want to create weaknesses on the queen side.
He's kind of forcing the trade of queens. Although I wonder if I had to trade. Anyway, that's fine.
This is so good for black.
Yeah, it's good for black.
We would
A5,
create so many weaknesses, and if they ever play b4, this is a backer pawn.
Yeah, it's good. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. He attacks a pawn, which is attacks in exchange for a pawn, which is actually a really good decision. Next move, I was going to play f5. He'd be in day. Like, this is really, really cool.
Defending against white's threat to sacrifice the exchange.
Exactly. F5 and then A5 and B4, and it's real suffering.
There's no counterplay ever.
Down the road. Okay, hold on. Show F5. Show A5. Show B4. One day we get the rook on C2. Show. Rook on... No. One rook on C2. One rook on B2, and he's dead. It's dead. Yeah.
Just open the lines and break through.
Too strong. Okay, so.
Oh wow! Okay, this is another example of those when you have a space. When you have more space, you want to exchange the major pieces because now horizontally, white's creating weaknesses.
Exactly, Gelfand. I was waiting. I didn't want to take your thunder. But the Gelfand. Thank you. Indeed, eventually, Elijah. Remember. No.
Positional decision making in chess.
That's right. Even without queens, it's a mating attack. Even without queens.
And it's not a space advantage
Heavies
for white.
are rooks too. Heavies, you can mate him even with no queens, no problem.
Yes,
That's
F4
good,
is
that's good.
not more. It's more space, but it's not a space advantage because it's not restricting minor pieces. And look, the bishop is so active here.
Yeah,
It's even an eternal bishop, or it would be the
Yeah.
Russian term, right? If you can fourth or third rank is black, fifth or sixth is white, protected by 2 pawns.
Oh, that's I didn't know that. That's good. That's good. All right, good. So he sacks in exchange. Okay, rook takes.
Preventing the eternal bishop.
Oh, that's good.
It would cause eternal trouble.
Exactly. Rook pawn takes. Go ahead. Rook takes. So it's a little groveling. Right now, I got to grovel, and I mean, to be fair, like the e6 is weak. Go ahead. Let's see how it plays out. We could just kind of scroll with it because this has nothing to do with the course at all, but it's kind of important. Go ahead.
Rebuilding light.
Yeah, rook e5. Yeah.
We actually have more dark money than he does here because we have a rook which can control dark. And his bishop cannot.
Yeah, exactly. So we just need to shore up light. G6. G6 helping. Yeah, go ahead. Mini bishops everywhere. Go ahead. Let's see how it plays out. It's kind of go ahead. Yeah. Good. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. No problem.
Free pawns are pretty good.
Oh, he missed the point. Yeah. And then, by the way, it's because he blundered. We're better, but it's gonna be a hard game. But he blundered. What color is the pawn on d4? What color?
Pawn on d4 is dark.
Dark. We're head on dark. The rook is, I say, it's
a second dark bishop.
No.
No, you just try like with a
$750 a light, $750 a dark.
Right. They say that a bishop is just a rook that moves at a 45-degree angle. So,
That's funny, yeah.
Sean Bibbert.
That's good. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
That's nice.
Queen c2.
See that we took and he blundered, but it's symbolic the dark that he's a little bit tender on. He's less.
Yeah, just
he resigned. Yeah,
but to be clear though, rooks are better than bishops by like a factor of the multiply it by a square root of 2. Let's be precise. Hypotenuse theorem coming soon in me and Sean's course on the secret life of rooks.
Wow. Okay. Go move right along. That's funny. All right, go ahead. Same opponent. Wilmar. E4, C6, D4, D5. Okay, pawn takes. Okay, yeah. Bishop D3 is funny. Knight F6, the same variation, I think, too. Okay, go ahead. Okay, Knight C6. We had a good battle. I remember this was a series of games. So it was all in one sitting. And we were battling, we were debating this exchange variation. So it's kind of cool. Go ahead, Bishop G4, same thing. We could scroll through. Yeah.
92, that's kind of interesting.
He tried 92, yeah. Okay, we'll see how it plays out. Interesting. Well, E6, play it. E6.
Just the same as usual. Bishop D6 is coming.
92 seems a little passive, but you gotta be careful about the knight doesn't get too frisky. Okay, go ahead.
Like for instance, in some positions, maybe they would play like this.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, castle. Bishop D6. Yeah, castle.
And very important.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we take. And actually, I want to show something. In some cases, we have to be concerned about is knight G3. Show. That's something to actually.
This bishop
And the bishop is actually it corrals the bishop. Yeah, you get in trouble. Show knight G3. The fangs of the. Hold on. No. Go back. Yeah. Knight G3, and show how the knight controls. The knight actually dominates the bishop now. The knight dominates the bishop. The square like a 4. It's kind of I don't know whatever.
Okay, this is so fascinating for me because I am a bishops player. I'm like bishops, bishop pair. I want to open positions. I want tactics, but then Yakov's like, no, you exchange for the knight. You already have the mini bishop.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we trade. We trade to help the bishop out, not to get in trouble, and because we have a mini bishop. Yeah,
we're solid on light, and we're going to rebuild further if we want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dark intentions.
And we're ahead on dark. The math says now we're actually ahead on dark money due to our knight versus light. That's very good. Okay, go ahead. 94 tempo. That's fine. Okay, and go ahead.
Still ahead on dark.
Go ahead. I think I played queen F6. Yeah, I was happy to trade, and now that I take with the pawn.
I was thinking take with the pawn.
I know. Taking the. I don't know. It's okay, but you know what? We have a clean minority attack. I'm not sure. I know it's like a Bronson Larson. At the same time, yeah, it's so interesting. This is worth.
I would probably have taken with the pawn.
Pawn's good, but knight takes is such easy equality plus that I just hate to like gamble when I'm ahead.
So what about maybe this?
No, you can't go knight.
Oh wait, what am I saying? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
My main weakness.
Maybe this is blundering.
My first weakness is getting checkmated. Mate in ones especially, and my second weakness is blundering pieces. Yeah. If I can get that under control, who knows? Maybe I might even be.
The sky is the limit. Sky's the limit. If you're not getting mated.
In the meantime, I would say that I've sunk to new depths, but I really haven't. I was thinking structures though. I just didn't notice because I was.
Yeah. That's good. But no, F5, but okay. I actually think it's go back. I think this is you don't need to gamble.
Mm-hmm.
The pawns are interesting, but knight takes is fine, and I kind of like that. You have an easy minority attack. We'll see how it plays out. Minority attack. Show the minority attack for a second. Rook B8. No. Rook B8. Here. Good. Okay. Yeah, so it's such a easy. It's black is playing for advantage. It's just pleasant.
Well, of course he's playing for advantage.
That's
He's
so
up on
good.
dark.
Yeah, yeah, and the light bishop is somewhat passive.
We've
Okay.
rebuilt against the bishop.
Yes. Okay.
Now, note how if our pawns are all on dark squares, there'd be lots of light holes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
This is
Good
what
point.
this is never happening here because we always have our mini bishops.
Good. Knight e2, go ahead. Castle. Oh, now look how he's same player. He's weakening e4 again. Show e4.
Weakening light.
But it's hard to get in there that easy. Let's show.
He's up on light.
Yeah, I don't want to go in just yet. Okay, go ahead. But my idea is to get a knight there soon. Knight e7, swing
It's
the.
kind of interesting though, like because if he takes,
I don't think there's anything that special.
pass
Though.
pawn, but he blockades it and he has his majority.
No,
too,
you know what he
or-
could play? You know, hold on. F5.
F5.
Because no, hold on. Go back. We're trying to play F5. Show the arrow, please. We're trying to play F5 to secure, but now he'll play F5, and
F1
E4
was
is a
kinda
weakness. Show E4 is a bug.
Is it?
Yeah, probably. I
Well,
don't
what
know.
about G6 and F5?
No, rook,
rook
D-
F6.
yeah, or rook D5, maybe. Maybe rook F6 is also interesting.
I'm just trying to see. Look at the
rook
past
D7.
pawns.
Rook D7. No.
Yeah, rook D7. Oh, and we
Yeah,
don't have rook
rooks.
F7.
Bishop C4 light,
Yes.
crushing us on light. All right, go ahead, go back. Yeah, it's good. That's actually
Mm-hmm.
good. That's good. Good thoughts though. Knight e7, yeah, and again, and maybe there's some value of putting in there, but there's no rush. Knight e7.
Mhm.
Again, show the route. There's a knight to f5, David 6, the Russian knight d6, and then to e4, and then to e4. Yeah, no, we got d6. You got the other knight to e4. No. Other knight.
Because maybe we want to
No,
control
no.
C4.
No, d6 is a Russian knight. Don't waste the Russian knight. And I have 6. Russian knight is knight e6, d6, d3, e3. That's what I
Oh, and then when our knights are on light, it's
That's what I
with
call-
dark
hold on.
intention.
Russian knight. That's my idea. I've seen the Russian players play. We talked a little bit in Stonewall.
Knights
of
on
course.
third rank for white in the center, or a third rank in the center
E6,
for black.
D6, E3, D3. The Russian knight, because all those old school Russians are doing it, and very powerful. Yeah.
So, do you know which Russian players were doing it specifically?
I don't know. Spassky, Petrosian. I don't know. Everyone. They all did it. They all were strong. They all did it. Yeah, I remember learning from those games this idea. All right, knight f5. Hold on. You were saying about the knight on d6 controlling light. Yeah. Knight,
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Swing. Show the swing. Show how it swings on d6 and b5. Good.
We're rebuilding the light, and notice how our knights on these light squares would only control dark squares. So it's light with dark leverage.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, good. All right. Go ahead. He takes knight f5, allowing to take, and now it's a good grip. We've seen a variation like that. And now
Similar structure. It's generally
knight
okay.
e4, yeah, and the e4 square is going to be good. Let's see how it plays out. Let's go through it. Yeah.
Very
Go
similar.
ahead.
to the Stonewall.
Yeah. Knight e4. Yeah. Soon. Yeah.
And we have the rebuild.
Yeah. Go ahead. We have an outpost. He does not. F6. Yeah,
Distance 4.
We have the knight outpost. His e5 is not an outpost. His d4 f4 working so hard. Show the d4 f4 working hard. Working hard,
Too
but
bad.
hardly working. But f6 hardly working. Yeah, that's actually working hard but hardly working.
I need to work on that.
Applicable.
Sometimes I'm working hard but hardly working. So
The same. Yeah.
it's the same concept.
Same concept. Okay, go ahead. So a4. Go ahead. Let's see. I'll play the
It's
b6.
the idea of playing
Yeah.
A6 B5.
Yeah, that's actually important because go ahead. If you play a6, he plays a5.
We get clamped down on.
You can't. Then you play b. Hold on. Show b5. He takes on Passan.
Even if we get captured back, it's like
Not so
a
good.
little bit
Yeah.
questionable.
Right. So then instead you play a common theme of b6 first, then a snail mode. Show. A6, b6, then a6. Show. A6,
B6, A6.
then a6, then b5. And you want to say?
This is a really important positional concept that happens on both sides of the board when playing pawn majorities and when preparing to advance. We do not want to give that weak square because our plan was to push our pawns on the queen side.
Okay. Good. Okay.
What's it called? That's such a thematic motif that it needs a name, possibly.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, go ahead. Let's see how play that. Go ahead. A6. King F7.
King consulate.
Go ahead. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. We'll see how it plays out. King gets in.
Notice how even though we're on the open file, there's no way through because our knight
No, the knight's so strong. Never ever moves. Yeah, it doesn't have to
half
move.
open. So it's like permanently blocked. The ray of power will never strike.
Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, but this is so good because we have the diagonal distance 4 on the knight.
Yeah, that's.
And this is why we didn't rush.
Yeah. Not rushing exactly.
King is acting as a replacement dark bishop first.
Yes. Okay, go ahead. Nice and quiet. Yeah, now a5. Yeah, it's good to rob the knight of the square. I want to play b5 and rob the knight. So okay, that's fine.
White does not have the color harmony to the same extent.
Go back a second. If we were ever to play b5, show me an arrow. He plays a5. Look, he plays no. He plays a5 and then knight b4. Look how he can never kick that knight. It's annoying.
We want to play against his knight.
Yeah,
He has
a5.
He has no good squares for his knight ever.
First, you got to bust open the minority. You got to open the files. Now go ahead. It's kind of hard though. Yeah, he plays that. Look how he's trying to get to b5 now. So
But he's
fine.
getting kind of passive.
Okay. Interesting game. Doubling our rooks, no problem. Double.
There's often some check, right?
Yeah. He has to be careful. Oh yeah. Oh,
We can still do it.
Can still do it, but I don't know how much it does.
Well,
This goes back.
I'm just sort of let's explore for a moment. What about?
No. Where's it going there? No.
Oh, we got our knight trap practically in the
No,
pawn.
not
game.
trapped. There's no need. We keep the rooks on the board. There's no rush.
Is it because we have the option of playing g5 at some point?
Because when you have piece and knight, you want to keep the piece on the board. You unless it's a dead draw, which it never is. Anyway, almost never. You squeeze. You got to squeeze. You got to squeeze. Go ahead. You got to push the. Go ahead. Build up.
I'm
Rookie
curious
two.
though. So I was thinking like both
G5
sides.
at some point.
Yeah, but why
yeah.
can't white go for g4?
No, because then we take and we have a majority.
Oh, we have a pawn majority there, and we undouble our pawns. The f4 pawn is possibly weak.
Yeah. Exactly. Go
Oh,
ahead.
so that's where the double pawns come in handy. And r3 restricts his 4, so we're practically up a pawn.
Yeah, and the knight's so strong. So mating attacks. They're mating attacks. No. With rooks on the board, there could be mating attacks. You keep the rooks on the board. You mate him. G5. Go ahead.
Makes sense.
Go ahead. H5. Yeah, you made him. This is actually real. The knight of B5 is only good positionally. If hokey pokey, you gotta swing the rooks to mate. This is mate. This is
Paper tiger. This knight outpost.
no.
quote unquote,
It's
is
not an
controlling
endgame
nothing
now. It's
useful.
not an endgame. It's actually really spooky. And something I learned some years back. Yeah, is that it's not what it appears. It's not what it appears. It could be only no queens. This is not an endgame. It's brutal attacks coming. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, queenless middle game.
Yeah, it's very much queenless middle game. I mean, it's his king is in danger. I repeat a little bit. Go ahead. All right. Fair enough.
Just provoke him into doing something.
Okay. Yeah. Now knight d2. Now knight d2.
Yeah, it's like. Have you heard
Look
of
how
this?
C4. He got C4 and now it's Napoleon. Napoleon said when they have a bad plan, let the enemy when the enemy is is think of a bad plan, let them do it. Don't wake them up.
interfere with your
Don't
opponent when he's
interfere.
making a mistake.
Mistake,
And
yeah.
I think it was Tarash who once said, "Just wait for your opponent to find a plan. It's sure to be bad."
that's pretty good. Actually. Go ahead, play. Okay, he gives exchange.
You wanted otherwise.
No,
we're just gonna
otherwise
exchange
he
all the
loses too
rooks and
much.
take the passer and have the d5 outpost and just crush the opponent.
Yeah, so instead he gives exchange. Show how it plays out. Okay, rook takes. Go ahead. Okay.
Why
king
not
is
the
safe.
Why not the king postulate?
No, you gotta block the pawns because you gotta block the pawns. You don't
But,
want to. We have enough. We have enough to win. We don't need more. We don't need to make something more complicated. There's no pass. We just win. There's no problem.
Okay.
D6. Yeah. Don't get win one game twice.
Yeah, I have a problem with that.
But maybe it has some merit. But I think it's the simplest way here. Rook takes.
Oh,
Yeah, it got a little messy actually. Yeah, this is a bit messy. Yeah, it's messy here. What is this?
well, our king.
Yeah, but the king c5. We got
Our king is too strong, and if he played this, I think
Probably then we were both in time pressure, but it just traded down to an end game. Of
eventually
course, it's
black.
over. No, it's over. Way ahead. Okay. And that was that. All right, fair enough. That was a wild game and really, well, it was solid and wild at the same time, I guess. But some interesting ideas there in the exchange variation. Okay, next. Yeah, this is Zaven Andreasen or something. I don't know how to pronounce it. Zaven. I wish I knew how to pronounce. Andreasen. He's very, very strong Armenian GM. Very, very, very strong. High 26 FIDEs. All right, let's see it. E4 C6, D4 D5,
Knight f3.
Knight F3. Okay, fair. He played yeah.
But
Similar to Bron, we're gonna play the same way as a Bronstein Larson. He takes.
is it?
Okay, so Knight G3. Yeah,
It's time to go bowling, isn't
bowling
it?
ball.
Bowling
H5,
ball.
yeah.
Gotta strike through the king side, straight to the colors, straight
Go
to the
ahead.
white,
Yeah. H4.
and we did.
And yeah, that's good.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he fell into this. He's like 26, high 26 FIDE.
Well,
Go ahead. We'll have hold on. He played knight f4, and now hold on. Now is the time for the students, you guys, to pause here, and try to find the knockout. And we had in the course, so that's a good. It's a good. We haven't really put puzzles in this course. So this will be the puzzle.
the puzzle.
Puzzle will be this.
Defeat the grandmaster.
Defeat the grandmaster. Yeah.
And this time,
Pin the nail on the head.
for once, it is not a queen sacrifice.
Yeah. Okay. You can pause if you like. Okay.
E5. And if
Yeah.
he takes with a pawn, which he did not, we win all of his pieces for
Yeah.
free.
For free, yeah. Go ahead, go back to the game. Yeah. The game, and it's just over. Queen e2, e4, and that's what we said. That's what we're showing. Yeah, e4, bishop takes. This variation we saw. This exact one, knight takes, and queen. We actually have this mirror in the analysis. And this was how the game went. So
Yeah,
cookie
just
crumbles.
up
Go ahead,
next.
go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, maybe after we finish the course, we're gonna go back to that nice cookie place. Then the cookie really will crumble.
Exactly. Go ahead. Pawn takes. Okay, knight f6, very solid,
It's
very
just an
tight.
extra piece, and
Yeah.
and an active king. More importantly, an active king.
Yeah, okay. Bishop f6, very tight, very rock solid.
White resigned yet enough.
He resigned, yeah, that's okay.
Nice.
Thank you. All right, and this was against a Russian GM. Operin. No, that's his real name. Yeah, Grigory Operin. Yeah, I think he's also in high 26 or something. All right, go ahead. E4, C6, D4, D5, knight C3 they're playing. Some of them are playing knight F3. The knight we're playing the Bronstein Larson style, knight F6, okay.
And then we're back in Bronstein Larson.
Yeah, we're back with transposing back, okay.
Bishop E2, knight D7. There's lots of move orders, but we're usually delaying bishop D6 so that we prioritize castling early.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. H3, and bishop F4.
Oh, usually when he prevents us from playing queen C7, we target this bishop with like knight D6, knight D5, and then we play an early bishop D6.
Yes.
It's with tempo.
Yeah, there's sometimes a knight B6. Yeah, well, again, show that. Yeah, knight B5. That's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Fighting for?
Yeah. Fighting what?
Fighting for?
Fighting for. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whoa, fighting. Oh, I got four fighting for dark there.
Fighting for. Oh, fighting for. Oh, I think it's for like distance for. I mean,
Oh.
yeah. Fighting for dark. Good.
Oh, I love these positions.
Knight
Wow, how
D5.
many times will they fall for this?
Hold on. Show the nugget. Show the F4 nugget. The F4 is a little loose. Hold on. Show.
F4 is loose because he played G4.
G4. Okay. You show. Yeah. Bishop back.
We really want to.
Knight D5.
He doesn't have a mini bishop
Yeah.
on dark anymore. I mean, he kind of does with this, but on the king side. So if we exchange, then the bishop and pawns are getting in each other's way. When you have only one bishop, you want your pawns to be on the opposite color of the bishop so that you rebuild the color that you're weaker.
Yes.
Capablanca's rule.
Yes, knight d5, he castles, and now pause here. This is a great. We're looking for dark energies, and it's actually a kind of cool moment. While you guys are thinking, well, I'll mention something. The idea I had here, I also had against Nakamura. I played Nakamura once in the tournament. He was 8 years old. Was in the Marshall Chess Club, and he was good. He was right 1800. He made master a year later. So, yeah. But I did beat him. I beat him in the Bronstein Larson. 17 moves. So that was something I'm proud of. He's only 8, but I'm still proud. I was like a master at the time. I was maybe 16, 17. And it was the same idea. It was what's going to happen in this game was the same exact motif. It was the same exact motif.
All right, time to crush.
Bishop E4, yeah.
Okay, so we'll see the tactic in a moment. If he played bishop H6, I'm thinking maybe queen A5?
Yeah, well, it wasn't forced, I suppose.
It's a decisive attack.
To be fair, it wasn't. Yeah, queen A5 should be good, but actually,
Knight C3.
Oh, no, I made a mistake. Queen H6 was still available. Okay, that's fine. But he played, Queen A5 should be a strong attack. Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
Now it's time.
Now, again, there's a good time. Pause here as well if you feel like, and we can show it. Yeah, knight takes C3. Yeah.
More sacrifices, and he took it the queen.
Hold on. If he takes the pawn, which we assume bishop takes, yeah.
And also, I just want to point out the harmony between our dark and light
dark
bishops.
energy, the light with oozing dark energy, allowing the light to dark to ooze, the flowing chocolate, the milk chocolate with a little drizzle of caramel. The caramel. That's the caramel, the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dark, so the caramel is a light bishop.
There's like a little bit of brownie on top too, some ice cream.
Drizzle. Okay. Go ahead. Queen boy 2. Queen boy 2. If he plays queen b, okay, hold on. You don't take. No, don't take. Oh, no, not yet. Go ahead. Add the dark, yes. Queen a5.
It's another dark bishop.
Threatening queen takes c3 is over, yeah, and if he takes, you're getting more done.
We just improved the queen. Now the queen is attacking on dark.
Show that out. If he plays a random move, let's say he plays, I don't know, knight h4. I don't know. He's just sick and tired of a bit queen takes c3. Yeah. It's
crisscross.
It's actually made it. It's made. That's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm. 17 moves like Naka.
Yeah, it was very close to this, by the way. It was gonna took a piece. He took a piece. Then the queen sack. He resigned because he knew the queen sack was coming. He's at 8 years old. He knew it. He resigned before it hit him.
and
respect to his credit.
Respect to Naka. He's beat me in every game we've played.
And respect at 8 years old. He's already seeing it coming. Resigned before. Yeah, that was good. All right, go ahead. Bishop takes. Queen a5.
And I mean, well, you're up a queen, so it's not going to last very long. Who is this opponent?
Open Grigor. I told you, high 26 FIDE GM.
Oh wow.
26 FIDE high 26. Yeah. Okay, he's making the best of it actually. Probably a little sloppy, honestly. Oh, but e5. Now he hit his king. Yeah,
Dark.
yeah.
Complementary.
Trying to open up
Because
his-
we have the light bishop. We're thinking about dark.
Yeah. Queen. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Queen g5. Yeah, rook e. I'm trying to pile in, and then e4, e3. Dark. Yeah, hit him hard. Queen d2, no problem. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. Pile in. Rook takes g2, and then hold on. You see how it works? Because again, king. I mean, we showed that quickly, but hopefully that it was
We were already up.
clear for you guys. Clear enough, and yeah, I mean, we broke through, and finally he resigned because we were gonna take that and win the more material. Okay,
Again,
so,
to be clear, these are mostly blitz games, so we don't want to if people make blunders, that's sort of be expected sometimes.
we don't want to what?
We White's gonna make blunders sometimes. Many of these players would not have made blunders in their serious slow games.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he wouldn't have lost that. Yeah,
He would have maybe.
but I think we normal players can do that.
They can do it. They can. So
And it's always, he's lucky to only have queen h. I mean, this happens. This happens.
I'm just trying to be respectful to these
Oh
players.
yeah. No, it's not this.
And what grandmasters will blunder, and fast chess club players, experts, and me, for example, low masters will blunder in slow chess possibly.
Yeah. Okay, Pantani. This is oh gosh, who was Pantani? It's a good GM. We forget. All right. We'll have to put in maybe write up some stuff about all the names. That would be nice to add. All right, d4. We have to do some investigation. All right, knight c3, take. All right, go ahead. Knight f6, take. C3, queen d5.
Preventing g3.
Yeah, c4. Yeah.
Queen a5.
Queen a5. Notice that d4 is a little bit weak.
We went to queen d5 because he was strengthening this and preparing the fianchetto, and now we go back and we're gonna target the d4 pawn. Bishop g4.
Yeah. Okay. Look how he's weakening dark a little. Show the f2, e3. Yeah, you could show.
Sorry.
E3. Dark's for weakness. That's okay. Yeah. All right.
And because of c4 also.
Yeah, that's all right. So queen b8, knight d7 gonna cast. Yeah. Knight f4. We go back to g6 again. If he ever takes, show the arrows.
You always take with the h pawn.
Show e6 coming. Show e6.
Diamond dash.
Diamond dash. Show the diamond. Full diamond. The diamond dash. Yes. And a light rebuild here. Good. We lose a light bishop. It's a light rebuild. Okay, go back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can see how it plays out.
So also, I just want to point out, e5 as a break is a lot more typical when white plays c4 instead of c3.
Yeah, that's important. Yeah, and when he doesn't, it's almost never good. That's actually important as well. Go ahead. The reason why, if we just show, hold on. The reason why
he's loose and dark. He doesn't have the dark rebuilders.
That's good. But if you play it, I've tried it once or twice here and there. E5 when it's not the right time, and the problem is show f5 squares a hold. No. F5 is a hold. And they could really punish that. Okay.
You have to have dynamic reasons for it, and these dynamic reasons just don't exist if c4 hasn't been played for the most part.
Okay. Go back. Okay.
E5.
E5 is played. Yeah. He's not castled either. Go ahead. So he takes.
Diamond dacha.
Yeah, diamond. Okay. Go ahead. Bishop C. Look how he's trying to hit us, though. He's trying to hit us on light. Show F7.
Yeah, and he does have more light, but we don't care.
We castle. We can't get. Yeah, we castle. Get out of dodge.
Where's your king going?
Yeah. Castle just in time. Very important. Yeah. And now take. Look, hold on. Go back. Look how undermined. And look how C5 is. We take D4. Now C5 is going to fall.
He weakened dark, and we struck on dark, and the whole dark chain fell apart.
Yes. Yeah.
And of course, we attacked the base of the pawn chain.
Okay. Good. He castles. Knight takes. Watch this. And watch how his light bishop is under attack now. It's kind of funny. Yeah.
This is kind of interesting. This is very.
We're hitting him on.
We're hitting him on
his color.
Light, because our dark with light leverage.
We have more mobility. His pieces are all cockeyed. The knight is well placed. The queen's well placed. Right place, the right time. Go ahead. B5 is gets the bishop. Wins the bishop. Yeah, it's over.
Your pieces are nice. This is also kind of reminding me of how
he resigned, huh?
This is just mainly for beginners, but let's say how Scholar's Mate is typically punished through development. I'm thinking about this position and how the queen gets overloaded.
Oh, that's a good example. Yes.
And then we could take on f7.
That's very nice. Very good. Yeah. That's good. Kind of what happened. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like White was playing the Scholar's Mate, but who is White again?
Pantani. We're gonna have to put in the names in some write up.
Yeah, sure.
In the notes, we'll put some notes up for who all the games were. We'll investigate. Okay. All right. Coffee House. I think this might be anonymous. I'm not sure if we're gonna have to find who this is, but anyway, go ahead. D4, D5, yeah. C6, yeah. Take. Yeah, take. Okay, no problem. This is bishop f4. We haven't seen much. This is bishop f5. We just bishop. This is innocuous enough. We play bishop f5.
Against early side lines, we're not so worried about like the G3 lines. White's already lost some time.
He lost time. G3 doesn't work as well. Yeah. Go ahead.
We still need to get our bishop outside the pawn chain before playing e6.
Yeah, e6 then. Go ahead.
I have
bishop
a question.
Challenging the bishop, yeah.
I'm not sure. Like bishop d6 is I'm sure quite strong, but I'm curious about that plan again. Why not?
Yeah. No. The problem is, and we're not going to get castle in time. The problem is we're never going to survive. No. The problem when he wastes time is one thing. He has wasted no time. He will crush us.
Oh,
okay.
So...
Also, hold on. Let me show you something.
Mm-hmm.
When the knight goes to b6, this is actually something to avoid. He plays c4. You never get there.
What about this king?
It doesn't matter. You're gonna be dead. You're dead way before you know it. Knight f3. Go ahead. Show.
Okay, knight f3.
Knight b6. Mm-hmm. C4, and now you're in a lot of trouble.
Rook c8 with knight d5.
No.
And I want to play knight b4 with knight
d5. Bishop d3. It's all gimmicks. You can rely on gimmicks. You're gonna lose. Go back. It doesn't work. It doesn't. But hold on. Let me show you another problem. It's once you commit to something like this, it's too. Show. This is actually really good to see what the problems could be.
Mm-hmm.
Knight b6. Play knight b6. You play c4. Bishop d6 is lost. Bishop d6. He takes. And then c5. Okay, this is something actually. It's good that we mentioned now because I've had this dozens, hundreds of times. It's good that we could let you guys know in advance to be aware of this better. I don't know. It may be some gimmicks.
Probably not enough though.
Maybe yeah, maybe no. But again, you're just fighting for some hope chess.
This is not like I'm trying to play for tactics. Yakov's trying to go for reliable methods that actually prepare
you're in a lot of danger. Yeah, and if it doesn't work, the knight b6 is straight. You never castle. So bishop f4 is shooting down our neck. It only works when it's a slower build up. It doesn't work here. It doesn't work here. It doesn't work. Go back.
So bishop d6.
Go back. When do we say it does work?
Well, it's something to consider, but I guess
we see where it does work. Where we mentioned it. I mean, the problem is look how he already has the bishop out, the queen out. It's angry queen.
Too fast.
He's castled too fast, and we're castled too slow. That's what's happening. That's why it's a problem. You have to. This guy is a GM. Again, anonymous, but he's very aggressive. I've played him many times, and he's always tries to crush me. Bishop d6. You have to survive. Yeah.
Bishop the first step to winning
is not losing. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, good. Go ahead. Queen c7, very patient. Go ahead. Take. Okay, go ahead. Knight g3. Okay.
Oh, this is so...
H4, H5, stopping the... Yeah, go ahead. F4, F5. This is where we see it. Yeah. Look how aggressive he is. F5, boom, stop.
And this is typically great for us, better for us, even though our bishop has no squares. Because, first of all, we're going to bring the knight to e4, and he's going to probably take it, freeing our bishop. And we have a pass pawn then. Second of all, it does have a future if worst comes to worst.
Yes. Okay.
What's this structure called?
There's no name. There's no what structure? It's a Bronstein. No, it's not. Yeah, it's Bronstein Larson, and it is what it is. We can call it whatever you want. You have a name.
Naming things are helpful.
Go ahead. Go. Yeah, we could name it like we don't have a. If the students have a name for it, please give recommendations.
When we give you these typical structures, ideas, a lot of them don't have names. So if you have names for it, please tell us in the comments or in the notes.
We have a couple bowling ball missing
pin. I ask you to help us with brainstorming names because these chess ideas need to be named.
Absolutely, please.
Help us develop color theory. This is provisional. We're trying to understand it. We're trying to learn. We're trying to understand. But it's as Bronstein once said. Like when I was reading a book discussing about weak color complex on this color or that color, I got the feeling that not only was this beyond my understanding, it was beyond the author's as well. Color theory has been developed more recently, and we have a lot we can learn and improve further.
That's good. Okay, go ahead. So G3, knight e4. We're getting the knight to e4. Yeah, rook HG8. Show rook HG8 looking like it's tickling the pawn on G3. It's a backwards pawn open file. Go ahead. We can see how it plays out. Go ahead. And here, go ahead. Bishop back. Okay. Doubling up the pawn. Okay,
well, you had to. We were going to take on G3, so.
Yeah, he has to take. Now our bishop is open.
Pass pawn. And we have this, possibly. Maybe.
That's good. Now we come back for more. We come back for opportunities.
He's loose and dark, didn't he?
Okay, yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay, go ahead. Bishop f5.
White has no play ever.
Queen d5.
Ooh, that
now he's weakening a little bit. Yeah, the queen is acting as
a replacement dark bishop.
Helping out.
Just wait for them to find a plan. Sure, you're wrong.
Go ahead. Okay, it's a little tricky. He's trying. Yeah. So now he's trying to show he's trying to win the e4. Now he's trying to win the e4. But now we're pressuring g3.
And
Actually, and the rook. Yeah, that's good. Go ahead. Goes back.
That's why he moved it.
Okay, go ahead.
Nice and solid.
Uh-huh.
So I'm thinking,
If he
it's about
takes,
G3.
and we win G3, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, and it's about the space advantage again, isn't it? Let's look at that. I think this is important. So
Yeah.
White has moved his pawns further, which is horizontally weakening. White wants the minor.
The king is open. Okay, so there's a lot of that in the Caro-Kann. There's a lot where you like solid, overextend, and then you get to a quote unquote equalish endgame, but it's not equal. It's over. It's done because the king is open. Especially with queens, even without queens, we've seen. So we'll see how it play out.
It goes back to Gelfand.
Okay, go. We'll see. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Bishop g6, yeah, he takes, yeah, and now bishop back. Open the file. F6 dark. Kick
Dark
him away.
rebuild.
Yeah. Okay, he takes. This is kind of how it played out. Queen d2 and then rook g2. This is exactly fed. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like perfect because if the pawn was still in c2, White's totally fine. And in these positions, imagine all the minors are on the board.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're probably much worse. But with all the majors, this is fantastic.
Very good I think this was a good illustration of the Gelfand.
Again, for more illustrated games on this, check Nimzovich versus Capablanca, New York, 1927, for illustration of infiltration on the second rank, and with exploitation of a space advantage, check Gelfand versus Campora, 2004.
Okay, thank you. All right, next game, Icon. Again, we'll have to put the names in.
I've played him. I haven't.
Yeah.
It's like
we'll put all the names.
It's like about 2,600, I think.
Okay, we'll put an addition in the comments. All the names. Okay, fine. Yeah, he's a very good player. Okay. Okay. Take. Knight f6. Take. Knight f3. Yeah.
G3.
Oh, G3. Yeah, he's trying to play G3. Yeah. Okay.
But then Queen d5.
Yeah.
We're interfering with his plan.
Queen d5, tickling the light. Yeah, bishop, and then knight e7. That's fine. This is how we like to play this. Yeah.
Queen h5.
Queen h5. Again, we're basically trying to interfere with his development and making it hard for him to feel good about his fianchetto.
The early concrete approaches are mainly in the Bronstein-Larsen are mainly against White's kingside fianchetto.
All right. Okay, he plays Queen e3, castle.
Whoa! Wait, what's happening here? Like I was just looking at some knight e5s for a moment.
In some cases, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, it might be relevant. Let's see it. Go ahead. No, it's not ready yet.
Yeah, I was just like, let's give a variation, for example.
Oh, it could be.
And then here.
It's over. That actually resigned.
Just winning.
Yeah, that's just winning. Yeah. That's just winning. That's good. Okay, that's hard to get though. Queen e3 is trying to avoiding that. It's actually go ahead. He's avoiding no pin. No. His knight's not pinned anymore. Okay, go ahead. Knight h4, fair enough. He's trying to get the knight away. Wow. Now bishop e2. It's a bit of a blunder. Yeah, on light. Go ahead. Yeah. Take. Blunder. Yeah. Rook g8.
And we're just up the exchange now.
Go ahead. e6 rebuilding.
Typical.
Yeah. Rook takes. Yeah. I remember how it ended was really kind of fun. And then take, and then bishop c5. Oh, hold on. Go a little. So basically, we're giving back we welcome material. We gave back material to get an attack on the dark squares now.
We have 2 extra pawns and the initiative, and we have the light. We're using these extra pawns as light rebuilders.
Okay, yeah. Which have bricks. Okay. Rook d8, no problem. Getting to rook d2, and then rook d2 is almost over. Show f2 is the key. F2 is
dark.
Getting up on dark. Yeah.
He cannot play on dark with his light squared bishop.
Yeah.
We're $1,000 ahead on dark.
Oh, very good. Yeah. Okay, so rook f1, bishop there. We're trying to redeploy maybe. Okay. Go ahead. Queen takes. I mean, he has no plan.
3 pawns.
3 pawns a lot. Yeah. Now queen d4, and
the rest is easy.
Queen e5.
Oh, that's kind of funky. Some queen postulates.
Yeah.
Wait, just diamond dodger, right?
Oh yeah. If he takes a beautiful diamond. Yeah.
Diamond.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. Go back. Okay, here, no problem.
Just look
every pawn on light. It's nice.
All the mini bishops.
Yeah.
Which just go. We're playing on dark for free, and he can never play on light because we built it up so much. And I just want to emphasize, it's because the pawns are doubled.
Yes.
We want them
double
to be
is good. Double is good. It's well put. Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Otherwise,
okay.
Otherwise, this would be weak. We couldn't rebuild this far.
It's a good monkey. It's like a good hooks. On light hooks. Go ahead. E5, no problem. E5 and then E4. E5, but only on a little tour. Take a little detour on dark and then go back to light again.
Light with dark
Yeah,
intentions.
very clear dark. Yeah. No. Dark with light intentions.
Dark
little
with light
both.
intentions, but then we have dark leverage. Light
Both.
rebuild with dark intentions.
Okay, it swings back and forth. But again, the pawns are on light. The key is that pawns are on light. Go ahead. Queen E6, no problem. Yeah, F4. F3 again. Look how the spiral. Always it is a twist and then turn. Twist and turn. Yeah. Go ahead. Queen E5, no problem. Happy to trade. Yeah, look how the bishop is caught. Ooh, the king is postulate. King, yeah, bishop there. I decided to give him back some pawns for others.
Hey, you gotta be nice to him sometimes. You have to show them a little bit of mercy before
Yeah, it was kind of not
before the wolves come.
Yeah, now B3 again. The pawn's on light. Yeah, it's nice before the wolves. Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead.
If the pawns were on dark, it actually would be quite a bit of effort.
Yeah,
to break
might
blockade.
be dead draw. Yeah, me never know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. Definitely need it. Otherwise blockade. Go ahead, and that was, yeah, this was a nice, this was against a very strong player. So I felt good taming him
about like
this,
2,600 blitz or so.
Yeah, but
26
yeah,
you
player,
you
but
got a winning position with 10 moves.
Yeah, tamed him, and it was a good thing. All right.
So let's take a break from blitz for just a moment, and we're going to be looking at two slow games real quick. This is a game between Nigel Short and Yasser Seirawan.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see how it plays out. We can see the knight takes, knight f6.
So just to emphasize, we're recommending bishop g4, and we're teaching you this nuance and that nuance. But the fact that grandmasters are playing this and it still worked out okay in practice means that even if you mix these things up, you're still often going to get an okay position.
Yeah, this is an old game. This is what from the what is this from?
I think this was in the 1980s, about
80s,
35 years ago.
Yeah, the 80s. Okay.
And so this is really interesting because he prevents white from castling.
Yeah, queen b5 prevent castling.
And then you go for this endgame. Because wasn't bishop g4 over bishop f5 like how much of the nuance of these ideas did you know before we were working on this course? Because you were saying these positions were like great, right?
Yeah, these are pretty good. Yeah. Oh yeah. I knew this before. Yeah.
I'm not remembering exactly, but I really like this for black. But
maybe this variation. I didn't. I don't know. Yeah, I mean I don't play this exact queen bishop f5 in this. I always play bishop g4.
Maybe white could have played more aggressively.
Maybe.
But what do you think of this position? What are the ideas here?
Yeah, I mean once you trade queens. Okay, again, once you trade queen d3, I mean look. Go back queen d3 for a second. I'm not convinced that black is better. I think that's a fantasy, but I think black is surviving. I think if you don't trade queens, you're actually in danger. That's the truth. Yeah, you're in danger because the bishop. Yeah, first 7 winning is
not
losing. So I don't know. Queen d3 is again. I'm not. It's not like wow. There are cases we've seen where the bishop is very strong. I don't think this is it, but I think he's comfortable enough to get close to equalizing, and we're gonna see how he uses the double pawns, the doubled F. When I show that double F pawn,
we often prefer the pawns to be doubled. In general, we prefer them to be doubled, even in the end game.
Yeah. Okay.
So white exchanged light square bishops.
Yeah, exchange bishops. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I mean, Yasser Yasser was known to play this line for many years. Yasser Seirawan, and he he's an extraordinary positional player. I mean, especially back then, top 10 in the world. I mean, it was just absolutely incredible player. And we'll see how he plays it. Right now, he's gonna put pawns on light. He has a dark bishop. And we'll see how he uses the double pawns to open g file in the endgame. Okay, go ahead.
So black
b6, tickling a4.
Distance force of the knight move. Distance force of the knight moves.
Okay.
This looks a little passive, and we have so many light rebuilders. White has some space as compensation, though.
Yeah, it's okay. Castle normal position, normal. Go ahead. h5. That's a good step. h5. It's trying to get h4 in. Trying to get h4. And for now, it's a little bit of pawn on light, which is pretty good because he has a dark bishop, pawns on light.
So I have a question about that. So let's say something like I'm just making this move. Like, are we taking or are we pushing?
Never push. The pushing no good. It's out of play. It doesn't work. Later on, you lose it. You lose it. Yeah, no. You would take.
Is this passed pawn dangerous?
No, I think it's weak. I think you play bishop. No. Bishop d6. Bishop David. And then rook g8, you would play
This is like a benko.
rook g8, f5, I think f4, e4. I think it's long
Maybe
term
even-
issues.
Yeah, this is a really
Not
good
f4,
endgame.
not f4. No, knight. Use them.
Because this is
Pawns
weak.
on light. Yeah, long term weakness. You play rook h3 if you get. Who knows?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Rook h3, rook h8. You know, it's long term squeeze.
So the Caro-Kann benko.
Yeah.
The Caro benko.
Okay. Good. Let's see how it plays out. So he plays h4, which I think is maybe a mistake. I don't know. The problem is those pawns get fixed. Let's see how this is a good instructive game.
This
Bishop
is
8.
such
He
a
trades
standard.
bishops, which is interesting. Trades bishops. Hold on, go a little slowly. Knight f5 gets knight to a good square. Okay, that's fine. e5
This
is
feels a little unusual. I'm kind of curious. So I've seen some of your games in the structures. Are you often going for something like is ever like let's imagine some exchanges happen. Is f5 ever like if e5 is under control? Are we ever playing for f4? We want to push white play f4.
if he plays f4, he's much worse because the problem is you ever play f5. Actually, this is really important. I remember years back. I said I played f5. Roman said, "Oh, you make a weakness." I was
And then
like,
if you
"Whoa!"
appear, you
I
make
thought
another
f5 was
weakness.
part of the thing, and I realized because e5 is weak. You got to be careful when playing e5. And
It's the possibility of f5 that's more important than
Yeah,
f5 itself. And it
yeah,
restricts the knight.
yeah. So he trades bishops. I mean, he basically realized the bishop doesn't do much anyway. He trades bishops, playing a knight endgame. Go ahead. Knight e7 to f5. It's a good. He's going to a good. Yeah, knight f5.
Both sides are maneuvering.
E5. No, otherwise the problem is go back. Otherwise he gets no. Keep. Go knight. Go ahead. Go. Knight f5. Go. If he's not careful, the knight f4. Show. He's going to play knight f4 and then h5 he got weak.
So
You got to watch that pawn.
let's restrict the knight.
Yeah, you have to. Okay, e5 now. He takes trade rooks. Yeah, pawn takes. No, this is a lot of potential. There's a lot. Those pawns have potential. You can play f5. Show here. Pawn f5 maybe. There's some potential. We'll see how it plays out. It's instructive. Go
We
ahead.
have more space and more structural flexibility.
We'll see how it plays out. It's instructive. It's knight d6, rook e8, fine. f6, nice and patient. b6, limiting the knight. We've seen a little of that as well before.
It's kind of like diagonal distance for it.
Okay. Rook e2, king here. Yeah, king e6.
King postulate.
King is very. Look how the king is acting as a light bishop. This is incredible. Yeah.
Replacement light bishop.
Pawns on dark, knight controlling Russian knight. Hold on, Russian knight.
Russian knight.
The Yasser is positionally qualifies. Qualifies on this Russian.
And remember what Shirashevsky says: king activity is
King.
the most important endgame principle.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, king activity. Okay, and now finally e4. Go ahead. Then knight f5. Everything is breaking through it. Now he's pushing his pawns to light, and now the piece is switching to dark. It's a really interesting switch. It's now pawns on dark, piece on light. Now pawns on light, e4. Show. e4, piece on dark. How dark?
We have the security.
Show the knight.
We have
swing.
security on light, which allows us to play on dark.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Light with dark leverage.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's again hard to follow this. Hard to really do like this, but it's an instructive game. You guys should look at this game a bunch of times. It'll be helpful. And now knight takes, and the king is overpowered. He's overpowered.
He's
White's
always
overpowered. White's overpowered on the dark squares. Go ahead.
Mhm.
Go ahead. Knight back. Now e3 again, a strike on dark, breaking out everything.
and we're
look
all-
how g3. Look how g3 is falling. Yeah. What were you want to say? Are we all?
It's okay to trade and go for a rook endgame, even though rook endgames often have drawing tendencies because of the power of our king activity.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Go ahead. That's not what happened. But yeah. Okay. So e3 was rook e2. Yeah. He takes. He can't. Yeah, it's nice. So the pass pawn. Yeah, you can't take.
Yeah, just sack the rook.
Pass pawn. Okay, that's not what happened, of course. So rook takes. Rook e5.
Oh, I want to talk about pass pawns for a moment. Pass pawns gain in power the further they're pushed down the board. So pass pawns must be pushed is a principle that's so powerful. It's often gaining material, and because you gain so much material on promotion. I think this is really important to understand, especially for club players.
Yeah. Okay. Here, king takes. Hold on. We didn't see anything. Go back. King, hold on. Show. If in that king f4.
Oh, yeah, king.
No,
you
it's
don't
not
want
those-
to blunder that though.
And if king f4, knight d3. If he plays knight d3, look how he goes in. King f3 is fearless. He takes the rook. Go ahead and if go back one move.
Mhm.
Go back.
Actually,
go back
wonder
one
how
more move, please.
like this is even probably winning, right?
No, it's not. I don't think so. But maybe I'm not sure. But rook f2, then
King
king
postulate.
g3, king e3, king e3. You're right. King e3. Yeah. Good. King, very good. Okay.
Thank you, Yakov. The king he's becoming a king postulate aficionado.
Yes. Okay, so going back, let's see how it played out. How we consolidated, how we won. Rook back. Okay, h4. He's trying to push the. Yeah, look how he's took 2 pawns. It doesn't nothing much. The king f1 all the way to f1. This is a good king postulate.
As Nimzovich would say, I like to take my king on promenades.
Yeah, that's good. Good knight here. Check. King comes back.
You see,
little by little.
if you
Knight
walk too
g3.
far, you need to walk back. You got to stay close to home.
Yeah, and now he resigns. That was it.
Yeah, white's down.
Incredible. We see. I think we could say we see the flexibility of the double pawns here. I think that's a good. This is really a great game to see the flexibility. Whether we're always trading bishops, maybe maybe no. It shows how the double without the double pawns, this wouldn't have happened.
And just in general, the power of piece activity in the end game, especially after lots of exchanges.
Yeah, king activity. Okay.
Okay, so let's look at another slow game from about 3 decades ago. John van der Weyl versus Anthony Miles.
Yeah, 2 very, very strong players. Okay, e4, c6, Anthony. I played Anthony Miles a bunch of times back in ICC.
We're mostly here to give perspective with these 2 games. We're trying to give perspective on the G3 lines when we don't offer our concrete stuff. It's still okay, but okay. So Queen D7.
D7 is one way to play. Okay, fine. It's a little different than we expect. That we're suggesting. Okay, let's see. Yeah.
Just exploring the ideas.
Bishop f5, yeah. Knight h4, he attacks, we go back. And the idea is to play bishop d5.
Exchange the white squared bishops.
Yeah, good. Knight a6, okay, creative.
Either way, like we're still playing on light.
Yeah.
h5, very aggressive.
Interesting, yeah. Bishop d5, no problem. He trades, and now
black's more than fine.
Oh yeah, and again the pawn, yeah.
Pawns on light.
Again, we go back one move. Go back one move. We show how we meet f4. F4 met with f5. Otherwise, he plays f5. F4 met with f5.
He's trying to, that would give you a lot of space.
He's trying to push r5, yeah. We have to play f5 ourselves. Go ahead.
Yes. f5, knight f3, bishop g7,
yeah.
c4, castle's queenside, c5. Now white has a backward pawn also. White's king is a bit loose. Black is going to improve his king with king b8.
Okay. Go ahead.
Bishop d4. That's really interesting.
Yeah, he's trying to stop the d4 push.
Oh, it's like d4 is being threatened.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't want to occupy that square with a pawn.
Yeah, but d4 is too strong. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, we can see how it just played out.
You didn't take it? That's really interesting. I was thinking something like takes, and what do you think of this position? Let's say knight e5.
Yeah, eventually we'll kick the knight away. We're gonna play f6. We're gonna play f6 at some point.
At some point, f6, and the g3 pawn is a weakness.
Yeah, it's a long-term weakness. Yeah.
So like maybe.
Yeah, f6 and then rook e8.
Maybe like this.
There and then hold on, show. Rook. No. We have rook e8, and then at e5 at some point. At some point, e5. This is how the game went. We'll see how the game went. We'll see. It's similar. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
That's really interesting.
The g3 is weak as well. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
a3, king a8.
Okay.
And
f6, yeah. Look, he's gonna go ahead.
Restricting the knight, distance 4.
Okay.
Backward pawn. No, the knight rebuilt the light.
Yeah. He's gonna try to play Russian knight. Look, watch. Why do we play Russian knight? E5. Look where the knight's going. I told you Russian knight. Russian knight. You gotta play that style. The Russian school. Okay, take.
What if he took here? Maybe.
No. You gotta lose the knight then.
He's gonna be pinned forever.
Oh, there's something going on here. One second. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, forever pin.
Yeah, forever.
You lose. You lose the knight.
I think Nimzovich talked about the eternal pin.
Okay.
Queen f2.
Okay, queen f2. Yeah, and then rook g4. He's trying to break in little by little. Queen g7. Look how dual purpose, hitting g3 and protecting the pawns.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead.
I really like how the knight's defending the. I was thinking about some X-rays for a moment because if the knight wasn't defending the rook, maybe there'd be ideas like this.
Yeah. So you have to watch. We'll just see how it plays out. It's all right. Okay, rook g to f4.
Breakthrough on
and dark. Yeah, breakthrough. Go ahead. Take. Go ahead. Okay, take. That's all right. Take a look. Yeah. We break in. See how it plays. The rook takes, and his king isn't decimated, and that's about it.
Our king is castled.
Yeah, that's good.
His king is
knight c5 coming back.
Weakness. Breakthrough.
Okay. Good. Okay. e4 is over. Yeah.
And white resigns because of the rook.
He wins g3. Okay, so we saw a couple games. We saw a game Nigel Short, you were Yasser. We saw John van der Weyl versus Anthony Miles, and those were interesting games, and I think gives a little historical perspective.
It's not the lines we're recommending, though.
Yeah.
You really don't need to know that much about it. We were just exploring the ideas and the colors.
Yeah.
So let's
So
get
now,
back.
now we'll go back to the more the practical games we could follow.
Yeah.
All right. So we have Icon versus Jakob. Yeah, we've seen a game before with him. Again, we'll put all the names in the comments. This is knight c3. Yeah, Bronstein Larson. He plays knight c takes. We still knight f6. Fine. Knight takes. Take it back with a g pawn. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
C3.
C3 is good. Yeah. C3 again is a little patient move. And he's trying to play he's trying to play G3 and Bishop G2, yeah.
G3, Bishop G2,
Yeah,
and we interfere with
Queen
that.
D5. Queen D5 is where and then Knight F3 is played. And now again, hold on. We'll go back. He's trying to play G3 now. He's still so we play Bishop G4. That's why to interfere with the knight.
We've interfered.
The G3, and he plays Bishop E2. Now we're happy. Now we continue, and then we're Queen H5 is in some cases coming. It could be a very strong attack. We'll see how it plays out. Okay. Bishop E3, castles, okay.
Work on the
Rook
file.
C8 is already aggressive, tickling the open file. Go ahead. Castle, yeah. E6 is again. E6 is building on the center, getting the bishop out, which is really show the bishop hitting H2. Show hitting H2. Yeah, that's quite strong. Okay, go ahead.
B4.
But yeah, Queen H5 is good.
We're threatening mate in
Hold
one.
on. Go back a second. Back. So go back. Queen H5 tickling, yeah, hitting hard, and then he goes Knight G1.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
What about if we play Bishop D6 immediately and they play Knight G1 here?
Yeah, no. I actually would recommend.
Maybe that would be strong.
Oh yeah, it's over. Yeah, you're right. And I actually recommend anyways Bishop D6 first. I'll tell you why. Because it stops him from playing Bishop F4. Hold on, stop.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. In general, you want to play Bishop D6 to stop Bishop F4 when all is equal. Yeah.
I was just thinking about how in these positions, quite often I would miss Bishop F4 as a defensive resource when I'm
Yeah.
attacking on H2, and so that's relevant for me right now.
Yes. Good. Okay, so Bishop D6 was best. Good, very good. Queen H5, yeah.
We
Knight
still have the initiative though.
Bishop D6 is big attack. Oh, absolutely. No, it's very, very good here.
What about if White plays G3? Sorry, H3.
H3. I would say F5. I would say F5.
Oh wow.
F5, yeah. And then hold on. There's some lines here. Okay, F3. Hold on.
F3
Queen H4. Yeah, Queen H4 is really
takes, and then
Queen G3.
Knight takes.
Take. Rook takes. It's over.
Checkmate.
It's really cool. Yeah, I think it's
Also, we're threatening mate in one here.
basically over. Okay, good. Go back.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That was not natural for me. Okay, so G3.
G3. Okay.
Weakening light though.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is fantastic because we're gonna trade the white square bishops whenever we want. And he has no rebuilders.
Yeah, exactly. F5, good.
Even Knight F6 might come. Is F4 an idea?
Yeah, no, usually not. Knight F6. Knight F6 is coming.
Light.
Yeah, Knight F6 now, good. Dipping in, yeah. Bishop takes.
Oh, look at that bishop.
Rook takes, yeah. And look at position, even if the queens were off the board, it's much better.
So much better for black.
Yeah, because to show why the grip on the light square is the knight coming to E4 at some point.
You've mini bishops and Knight E4.
Knight E4 at some point, the light grip, yeah. So but with the queens on, his king is weak as well.
She's getting crushed.
The G3 pawn is kind of weak, we could show, yeah.
Yeah, like let's say Queen H6 with the...
Yeah, rook take, yeah, in some cases, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, so Bishop F2 defending, but
Knight E4, yeah. Now the G3 pawn, hold on, go back. The G3 pawn is really close to being should I click on that? Yeah, it's okay, yeah. And then there's a lot of pressure, yeah. Go ahead.
a lot of pressure on G3. The H2 pawn is pinned.
Yeah, Knight E2, Queen H3.
So much light energies.
Yeah, Queen is acting as a light bishop throughout and pressure on dark too.
Mhm.
And now we follow Rook G6. I would say sometimes you could also go back a second. Sometimes H5, H4 is an idea as well.
We just don't want to get our queen trapped though.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's good actually. Yeah, Queen trap. That's right, good. So we play Rook G6. Yeah. Knight G1. He kicks us out. No problem.
We can these
Rook
patience we
G1,
like.
Yeah. Bishop takes was really cool. Yeah. And hold on. And this is again. It's go back a second. So Bishop takes is really nice. Go ahead.
Winning tactic because G takes F4, Rook takes
Hey.
G1, Rook takes G1, Queen takes F3, and checkmate.
Mate, yeah. If we go back, the reason why we could give back to Bishop takes F4. Yeah. Go back as one more move. Okay. In this position, we're looking to have our dark bishop join the. He's so close to being overwhelmed. His light squares are so weak
Mhm.
that if the one piece that can't help on light is
The dark square bishop.
Dark square bishop, but it can. But
It can.
Do a tactic.
Because
So
this knight is controlling light.
Sometimes when we almost have him, and we say, just one more piece. Oh, we have a dark bishop. Well, that's not going to help you. You know what? If it can help you even the tiniest thing, it will tip the scales, and that's where sacrifice come in.
Exactly.
Dark with
light intentions.
Light intentions.
As Jacob Agar would put it, evolution, revolution. Bring the pieces, then sacrifice.
It's good. It's good. The knight, we hit the knight. The bishop takes f4. He cannot take because the knight is controlling light.
Mm-hmm.
We'll break him there. Okay, go ahead. Let's see what happens.
He didn't. Well,
now we go back, and now he's in a really bad shape because now he's missing a pawn, and the dark bishop is now active. Okay, go ahead.
He's just getting crushed.
Coming back, and now queen goes back, and the bishop comes for seconds. Come for doubles. Yeah. Go ahead.
They say every good turn deserves another, eh?
Yeah. And now we're up 2 pawns and attack. Rook g2 is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and here.
And then mate in 2.
Yeah, rook g1.
Naturally on light.
Yeah, f3. That's nice. And we broke through. So that was it was an interesting game and pretty thematic style. So this should be instructive for you guys. Okay, next game is Srapu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Grandmaster. e4 c6 92. Yeah, he's a very creative player. Again, I'm gonna put the names in the comments. It just escapes me right now, but I know him for a long time, and very, very creative player. Israeli, and I think he lived in Spain for a little bit. Arthur Kogan, Grandmaster. You heard of Arthur Kogan?
Yeah, I've heard of Arthur Kogan.
Yeah, this is Arthur Kogan. Yeah. 92, very creative, extremely creative. I know him for a long time. Very, really nice guy, and very, very strong. Okay, 92. I think well over 20 years.
Wow.
Over 20 years, maybe about 20 years.
Have you met him?
No, never in person. No, only online. We chatted a lot. He's really never in person. Actually, we did once in person. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
That must have been really nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Anyway, e5, 92, e5, bishop f5.
And like, they got really creative here.
Yeah.
94.
94. This is a very creative approach. Go ahead. He's hitting the knight.
We just keep.
And then he plays e6. Yeah.
E6 is a typical.
He
sacrifice.
plays it anyways, and we've seen it. And now he tries to get it even early.
But he doesn't. He's not prepared to control the weakened light squares. And
we take. Hold on. He's trying to clamp down, and look how he's trying to stop e5. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Queen c7. Look how it's too early.
Dark. He couldn't consolidate it. He's already loosened up on dark to control light, but light is what we're controlling.
Go ahead. Yeah. d3, e5. Yeah,
just free extra pawn.
Good. We take.
Nothing to see here.
By the way, I'll go back a second. I'm noticing something funny.
Mm-hmm.
Go back 2 more moves. Go back 1 more move.
Mm-hmm.
After he actually had a move here, right? He had queen h5. It's interesting. He had
that's true.
Queen h5, g6. Yeah. So we both missed it. Okay, take. But actually, I wonder about this. Bishop g7. He's not a lot. He's much worse. Knight f3.
And then we have bishop
g4. And he's like, and then he play d4. No, hold on. I think we.
What about this?
No. Bishop takes knight. No. Bishop takes knight. No. We invest in dark money. Look at his pawns. His pawn.
Oh wow.
e6. We building. Knight. Yeah. This is great. And then knight e7. Show knight e7 to f5. He goes bishop h3. His golden bishop. Show bishop h3. King f7. King possibly.
King f. Or want to block the file? King d7 maybe.
Oh, the knight belongs there maybe.
Maybe c5 and knight c6.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh.
Because you're always telling me the knight belongs on c6.
Yeah, it's good. King d7, knight e7, rook f8, knight f5, and c5, knight c6, and it's incredible. I don't know if he saw all this. He might have seen this, by the way. He might have realized he has to trade queens and be slightly worse. So there we have it. I don't know. Interesting. It may have not been a mistake or even oversight. Go ahead. Yeah. He's very clever. Very, very clever. Okay, queen take. He did take, and he might have thought he got compensation, but it's the queen is e5. We got e5 a second time. Yeah. Dark. Yeah. Queen takes.
Okay. Oh, this is fantastic. I'm getting excited about the colors. But
dark energies, oozing the dark energy. Yeah.
We're playing on dark with our pieces because we have the rebuilders on light.
Yeah.
But of course, we're also up a pawn and just crushing with a nice center.
Okay, good. Queen comes back. He got a couple tempo. 94. I remember this game. Yeah, I remember it while I was playing it also. This is a long time. This is a good 20 years ago or so, give or take. 15, 20, for me, 15.
Must be an interesting game if you remember for 20 years.
Yeah, exactly. 96. Okay, well, maybe a little slower. It's a little wild.
He's removing the defender, but
it
doesn't really work.
All right. Okay, no problem. And then we're up a couple pawns, and look how we're tickling him on dark squares because we're ahead on dark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine. Bishop takes.
Rook b1.
C3 first. Yeah, it's okay. Rook E8, knight D7. Oh, knight takes. All right. Knight D7, no problem. Rook F8, trying to trade. Knight F6, stable enough. And now, yeah, C2 is a cool. Yeah, C2 is cool. Yeah, look at that. It's a funny position where he has to, and then we hit him. What color are we hitting him on?
We're hitting him on. Are we?
On dark. No, dark bishop. C2
Yeah.
energy is overflow. Dark energy.
And we have more dark energy because knight against light squared bishop.
Yes. C2. Again, if he takes our bishop, we queen. Or rook takes B2 doesn't help, right?
Of course not.
Queen, yeah, we make a queen. So he has to take. So go ahead. Let's see what C2 was played.
And black and white resigned.
Actually, no, he did take.
No, he just resigned.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because otherwise, let's say he takes our pawn on C2.
Takes
Bishop takes
D4.
D4, and it's up a whole piece and a lot of pawns as well.
Exactly. So
Interesting game, and we saw some creative approach, and you might guys might face that, and also shows how E6 could be dangerous, but sometimes not to always across the board fear it. If you have a hidden development, you're probably going to be okay.
great. So let's look at the next game.
Okay, Pashka, I believe he's a GM. I forget who. Okay, here we go. E4, C6, D4, D5. Knight D2. Take, and then G takes. Like Queen D5 we've seen already, yeah. Queen F3. Hold on, go back.
I love these end games.
Yeah. Queen F3 is like a solid approach, just trading queens, but I like this. Yeah, we can see how it plays out. Bishop, let him take, yeah.
Of course, we have the minority attack in the end games now.
Because now the pawn D5 is stronger than minority attack, yeah.
We typically go for these.
Yeah, we'll
after
see how it plays.
developing.
Yeah. Good, that's good, yeah, absolutely. And we've seen a bunch about this in the illustrative games. In the variations.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see this in the game. So here we go. E6, yeah.
I just want to point out, when white doesn't play knight F3, E5 is more likely.
Yeah, but even then, usually not.
Usually not.
Usually not in this style. It's very risky. No, I recommend most of the time not. Only when queens, usually. Or much later when there's only rooks. You got to be careful, otherwise you get too weakening. No.
So E5 was played here. Is it because white lost so much time?
Oh, yeah, he lost too much time. Yeah.
And he must be more aggressive.
And it stopped knight F4. Knight F4 was too annoying.
Yeah, restricting the knight.
Yeah. We lost some back, forth. You know what? Now E5. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, good. Bishop E3, yeah.
Castle
queenside, no problem. Okay, that's fine.
We both castle.
Okay. King B8 is all right.
Just getting off the open file.
Knight he goes back again. Go ahead. Rook C8. Yeah, we're looking to get some ideas. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
E4.
E4 was played.
F5's coming up.
F5, F4 in some cases, yeah. He got the check in first to his credit. He got the bishop there.
We usually want to have bishop D6 to prevent that if the diagonal's open, either with E6
but it
or
doesn't
E4,
work,
right?
Yeah.
Like, if we could.
If
but
we
he has
could.
control of the F5 battle.
Yeah, that's why I told you
That's
guys.
why we don't usually play E5.
That's why I don't play E5. It's tricky. Yeah, it's tricky. Okay, go ahead. E4.
Mm-hmm. And that's because of the doubled pawns. We need to have a light rebuilder because the G6 pawn isn't possible.
Exactly. Yes. So there's downsides to the double. It's not all good.
Where the rebuild prevents the downsides from being shown.
Yes. Yeah. Right. That's very good. Okay, good. Okay, knight. Oh, knight.
Russian knight.
Russian knight. Yes. F4 overwhelming him. Yeah.
Light with dark intentions.
Oh, absolutely dark intentions. Absolutely. This I felt it was a very instructive game. Go ahead. Knight E6. His knight has moved many times. Now F5. F5 is almost bishop H6 first, actually.
Oh, these bishops are incredible.
Yeah. The F5, F4, and the bishops. It's open over. Yeah. Knight D8 to E6. Important. Yeah. Good. Bishop's running here. Okay. F4 overwhelming. It's just breaking through. Yeah. Okay.
Not F3?
Yeah, why? Oh, no, F3, he goes to B5. Hold on.
Oh, that's true.
That's why A6. Yeah. That's why he's... Oh, show what I mean. Show him. If he goes here, he escapes. So we make him... No need to hunt him forever. Keep him in jail. Don't chase him. Trap him. Go back. Go back. Go back. Yeah, A6. With the threat of F3.
Well, wait.
It's very hard for him to stop it. Go ahead.
Well, he didn't.
He didn't. It's very difficult. Yeah, he may have not seen the threat, but it's really difficult anyway.
Yeah, white already had a bad position.
So again, we see the flexibility of how the E5, how it could be. There's pros and cons, but I actually kind of like how it played out. How it was. There was difficulties early on, and some for briefly, but the knight helped out. The knight.
F5 was weak, but we played E4, so he couldn't get through.
And then eventually, the knight helped down on dark. We have pawns on light, and the knight helped.
We rebuilt the dark.
Yeah.
E4 weakens dark, but we rebuilt it.
Yeah, fought back, kicked the bishop, and said, "I have the dark now." Yeah.
We actually never talked about why we keep talking in terms like builders of bricks, right? Build, but it's like, what does dacha mean?
Dacha is a summer home. Yeah, so
We're building.
we're
a
building
summer
a beautiful summer home on the board, and when we have harmony, that's when it's beautiful. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, so the next
Good.
game.
This is Eltaj Safarli. You know Eltaj
I don't-
from Azerbaijan. He's like 26-60 feet. He's really
Oh,
good.
wow.
Yeah. He's like good. He's like an extraordinary blitz player. Like he's just good. Okay, yeah, he's like been top. He's always been top 20 in the world in blitz. All right. Yeah, I played him a bunch. Okay, EC6. Okay, here we go. Knight C3. Very aggressive player. Okay, Knight G3, H5. The
Bowling ball.
Okay.
Alpha Zero's bowling ball. Well,
Okay.
actually, no. It's only Alpha Zero once you start pushing it like that far.
Yeah. This is a bowling ball variation. Alpha Zero has maybe his own sub.
Alpha Zero is like a sub-variation of the bowling ball.
of the bowling ball. Exactly, sub variation of the bowling ball.
Right now, it's just like
It's like a Reddit and subreddit. He's like a sub.
Exactly.
This is the main.
yeah, it's like
Yeah, it's funny. All right, Bishop G4. Yeah, it's fun.
unlike Hikaru, he did not play the king postulate.
King
you have to be really good to play the king postulate.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's funny. But okay, Bishop E2, E6. No, Queen
Oh!
C7. Yeah.
Well,
I
it's
wanted
the same. I mean,
I wanted Queen C. No. I want to stop
it's
Bishop
not the
F4.
same. because if Bishop Bishop F4,
I wanted to stop Bishop F4. That's my
and
idea.
we're not going for this because of
yeah,
C4.
No. Oh yeah, he can play C4 sometimes.
That's kind of interesting. What about the immediate knight G5?
95 is not bad actually.
But then we kind of loosen up on there.
Yeah, exactly. You need a knight.
Why are we complicating things? We already have a good position.
Yeah, I would say Queen C7 here is pretty good. It freezes him. Oh yeah, Bishop E2 is passive enough, and Queen C7 does freeze him. Yeah.
So after takes, I'm already starting to get a little worried about like knight takes H5.
No, you could
or
take with the pawn. You could take with the pawn.
Ah, yes, that makes sense.
You could
And we
take
have
with the
pressure
pawn.
on the H pawn, perhaps.
Yes.
Or and the knight's hardly moving.
Yeah. Bishop D6 is super happy to attack the knight. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So bishop G5, knight
Knight
D7.
D7. Yeah, he's trying to. We're trying to replenish the knight.
As usual, we prioritize.
Show how we protect the
castle
knight.
queen
Show
side.
how we protect the knight. Yeah, knight. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna castle queenside soon. Go ahead. E6 first. No, because we're looking at the knight and G. Look at the knight and G3. It's so weak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tempo
Okay.
gainer is it's okay for bishop D6.
Bishop there. Go ahead.
Knight F3. Well,
F3. Yeah. Now we take the knight, but now hold on. We don't take the pawn in G3 right
then
away.
Bishop F4, and we get kind of trapped.
Yeah, knight E4. Knight E4. The knight is helping back on dark.
Nice
Yeah.
family fork there.
Yeah. Go
Actually, a
ahead.
pretty big family.
Yeah. Okay. Go
Almost
ahead.
almost as big as my family.
Oh, Bishop F4. Yeah, look what he's trying to do. He's trying to attack the queen.
Could be, but G3 is so weak.
We trade queens, and then we come back, and then F2. F2 is a threat,
Mm-hmm.
and G3 is somewhat weak. Okay, go ahead. He's playing well though. He's very very clever. We castle a king side. Bishop D3, knight back. Positional
We
game.
don't want to play this because the knight's not stable.
The
Or
knight's not
P1,
stable.
95.
Yeah. The knight doesn't belong there anyway right now.
That makes sense.
Okay, rook E1, knight rook E8, no problem. Knight G5, C5.
Oh, we're breaking his space advantage. This is a really important idea in these structures,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, rook C8, unpinning. Okay.
Tempo gainer.
Now we take little by
Ooh.
little. Yeah, it's the help on the file. I mean, he's doing all right, but
Well, we have more light money.
yeah, exactly. Maybe we have to, exactly. Yeah, maybe we have to break in. Okay, go ahead. He takes.
Oh, we have a lot more light money now.
Yeah, and now he was trying to look how wild he is. If king takes,
There's
then
something to be
the
said
rook
for
takes
king
F7.
postulate, but it just doesn't work here.
He takes. So now there's a nice idea of D3. Yeah,
Oh, I was
D3
thinking
was like
maybe
a really-
bishop F5, but both are on light.
Yeah, D3 was really interesting, where it's a quiet move where rook takes C2 and then just D2 is coming in.
Wow.
Pawn is strong, so he goes now bishop F5.
Mm-hmm.
First preface with it. Although maybe actually bishop F5 first. Maybe anyway, possibly. But okay, here we go. So bishop D, rook takes. He gambited.
Well, yeah, the pawn was getting kind of scary, and we were pushing on the queen side.
Yeah. Okay. Rook E7, knight F8.
Ah, Russian knight.
Yes. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, he took. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm-
If rook takes F7, he takes the knight E6.
Russian knight anyway.
It's really cool how he can't go rook G7. Show. He can't go rook G7.
Because we take
It's
it.
a knight. Go ahead, and he can't take the knight because we take his rook, and then we're gonna take his knight and take the battery out of his position. So
We're also threatening this, and we're threatening the knight, which is
Yeah.
threatening the rook, and you
Yeah,
get pinned.
exactly. So let's see what happens. You play bishop F6,
Well,
take the knight, and rook G7. No, it's okay.
wait,
It's still
we
tricky though.
have an
No,
extra
it's-
exchange though.
yeah, it's tricky.
It
It's
gets a lot
tricky.
of
It
compensation.
was a messy game, but it just shows some ideas. Okay, anyway, it's all right.
Mhm.
Go ahead. Rook E8. Yeah, rook E2 and rook takes.
Mhm.
Okay, you got
Hey, it's
probably
messy. It's a time scramble, but
probably
black
a
is
time
pressing.
scramble. Yeah.
Black is pressing. Probably black is winning.
Now it's completely winning, of course. Yeah, king d5. Waiting. Look at this.
King
waiting.
postulate.
Yeah.
Just follow the yellow brick road. Look how clear it was for us.
Yeah, show back 2 moves. Show back 2 moves.
Mm-hmm.
This position, he plays a3, and we just wait. There's a key zigzag. Zigzag. He has to move.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so the king invades on light.
And the
We're heading
king-
on light. We're heading on light.
And the king is
King's a light builder, light bishop.
replacement light bishop.
It's light bishop. Yeah, we don't have any bishop, but it's It's acting as light. Outplaying him on his color that he's weaker on. He has no light. And that was it. He was showed too much. What happened there?
He resigned.
No,
Well, no, he didn't resign yet.
okay.
He resigned
Check.
here because he's losing all his pawns.
Yeah. So that was an interesting game. If we go back to the beginning, I'll show you some. We could look at something funny. Go back to the beginning of the game, just the variation. Okay, but variation. No, just the beginning, the opening. It's worthwhile mentioning something that could. Yeah, in this lines, they play. Let's say knight f. Yeah, queen c7. I'll show you something funny. Queen c. Yeah, knight f3, queen c7, bishop. Let's say e2, e6, castle, bishop d6. They play knight h. It's funny, knight h1, and then bishop takes f3. This is kind of cool. Bishop takes. Pawn takes. He's just dead anyway. But no. Go back. Bishop takes. Bishop h2 mate. It's funny.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you. So, okay. Good. Okay. So next game. Oh, the next game is against Caruana. Here we go. Adaptations. Caruana.
All
We have
right.
2 games against Caruana. This is one. This is again his name, and the other one is actually on chess.com where he uses real name.
Oh, I
Okay,
love
so
this line for white. So I'm. But
Yeah.
I could play this as
Queen
black. too.
b6 is to avoid. Yeah, we can't play e6. Get the bishop trapped. Hold on. Show back. Again, if e6,
E6,
you get the bishop trapped.
G4.
You get the trapped bishop. So we said a waiting move. That's what we always play.
Queen b6, keeping the d7 square for the bishop while being developing.
Yeah, queen b6. Okay, and now what happens? So
We
knight
generally
e2.
follow up with h6, and then if they play an early g4, we go back. Otherwise, we play e6 and bishop h7.
Okay. Knight g3, bishop d7.
We still don't want to allow e6, but maybe it's okay here.
No, it's not okay.
I'm just sort of wondering because there's no knight f3, knight e5. But probably it's bad.
Maybe. I would suggest not. Yeah. Okay, bishop d7. Go ahead.
C4.
c4. Okay, go ahead. So e6. Yeah.
Light brick. With dark intentions.
down the road. Yeah. Go ahead. Knight c3 and knight e7. Trying to develop.
Are we taking here?
In some cases, we take there and get the d5 square. Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh,
c5. Yeah.
It's a lot of space, but it's also possibly a bug.
Yeah. We're gonna try and prove that that pawn's overextended. Yeah. Go ahead. Queen c7. Bishop here. Knight f5. And we take, and yeah, that's kind of, we need space for the bishop, for the dark bishop too, to get out. Show the dark bishop, bishop e7. The f pawn is, no, we're not going to play g5. No, we're not. Show the f pawn doubled. And the thing about this is it's double, but it's secure. And
it's not isolated.
Yeah, we're going to eventually get a knight to e6. That's knight. The knight's goal, show. Knight goal. Eventually to e6. That's the goal. Okay, go ahead.
Because knights are the best blockaders.
Okay, we can see. It's okay. h5.
Oh, we're securing the closed structure for the knight.
Yeah, exactly. And then g6, little by little, bishop e6, no problem. Knight d7, knight david 7.
So it's okay. White has more space, but maybe it's not going to be a space advantage if we can find enough squares. Like exchange one pair of minors.
Absolutely.
If this bishop could come off and we put the knight there, we're more than fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Right now, it seems to be a little bit of a space advantage, though.
Yeah, he does have some edge.
Oh, not anymore.
But yeah, it's hard to say.
Oh, wow.
Because he can't play b4 because we have a5.
b4, a5, and if his rook was defended, like if he'd already castled, like White
Yeah.
would still have a space advantage. But as it is, he maybe prioritized the knight maneuver and didn't notice that.
He forgot about the b6 timed well.
And not pawn takes.
No, we need help on that. Queen b6. No, hold on.
Oh.
Queen b6. We need to fight back.
Oh yeah, we're getting counterplay now.
And we're threatening bishop e4
Yeah, cool.
Okay, go ahead. Queen here, bishop check.
King postulate.
Okay.
But the king
Fighting
postulate in
back.
the center makes more sense if the center is closed. It won't be closed. We'll take something.
Okay, let's see how it's okay. Yeah, okay. Rook c1. Yeah, we take. Now bishop trading bishops.
Smooth development.
Yeah, kind of interesting. Queen d. We're trying to hold on. Show that. We're trying to trade queens and.
We're having a material advantage here.
Yeah.
And we already have the rebuilders against his bishop.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our
Bad.
bishop's restricted too. That's why it's kind of double-edged here. Oh, it's not as double-edged as I thought because there's a free pawn.
Very complicated. Very, yeah, we're trying to break through. Okay,
As
let's see
you put in
7.
the notes, fruits of our labor.
Fruits of our labor. Very nice. Yeah. Okay.
Just like gotta pick those fruit.
Fruits. Yeah. Knight g4 and queen rook e8 hanging in there, and it's solid. And we're gonna castle by hand soon, right?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Show.
Castling by hand.
Hold on. We're trying to get the king over, to castle to get comfortable.
King postulate.
Okay, go.
Yeah,
go.
off of the X-ray, maybe.
Okay, that's fine. Queen e5, go ahead. And now queen e3, look how we're invading. The queen is acting as, what's it, slow.
Our replacement dark bishop.
Replacement dark bishop, second dark bishop, okay.
Mhm.
95, and there's both sides are getting attacked.
Both sides are good.
It's very violent.
It's, nobody knows what's happening.
Hold on, go back here. So if he checks, show.
Check.
Knight check, that's what happened. If we take, we get mated in 2 moves.
We don't want to get checkmated. That's my biggest weakness.
So go back. So okay, hold on.
Mhm.
So actually, the king g7.
Well, he just has knight.
He has knight f4,
And he
right?
could just take a draw if he wanted.
That's what he did. Yeah. So So he could have taken a draw.
Well, he did take a draw until he didn't.
Hold on. Go slow. No. Way too fast. No, go back.
Okay.
And now go ahead. So he could repeat moves.
Knight
And now what do
G6.
he do? Now knight takes. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you play?
In time pressure, there was a blunder, unfortunately,
Rook takes.
which
Yeah.
allows mate with queen.
Queen
Actually, is it
C1,
mate?
yeah.
Like he has this. Oh.
Oh no! Hold on. If king takes knight, no, it's beautiful. King takes knight. Show. Queen d1 mate. It's a funny mate. Yeah. The pawns on light and dark are light. The dark
They're
and d4.
building together.
D4 is dark, and then and the queen's on light, of course. Queen's light.
So like, that was a blunder in time pressure, but black.
That's
had-
what happened. If he went, he listened. That was a funny. Okay, so go back. So what if he would have played
Uh-huh.
king b3?
I'm kind of curious.
No,
now.
it has to be mate. Queen takes b2. No. What? Wait, what? No, this gotta be.
Oh, there probably is because of.
But hold on.
Check.
Yeah.
Check.
Then queen b. No. Hold on. This is funny. That's actually interesting.
Maybe we could take the rook even, but
King
Oh.
b5, rook b8. How is this not mate? Rook b is funny actually. Rook b6. Rook
maybe
B-
we do that and then we
knight
take.
takes, and then we're up to like 3 rooks.
Yeah, 3 rooks is pretty good. I like being up 3 rooks.
Anyways, it's probably a mate. That's a fun quiz, you guys. If anyone finds a mate, then
Just drop it out in the comments.
That'll be funny. That'll be fun, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might get you a Canada Dry, especially for the Canadians.
Yeah.
All right.
Get you his leftover chicken. Anyway,
Okay. Next game with Caruana.
All right. Next game, Carolina. This is a game we played a couple years ago. We played a match of 9 games. I felt pretty proud.
Mhm.
I got 4 out of 9. So I was really happy to have that score. And this was one of my favorite game of the match, and it was in it was a 3-minute games. And this was a fantasy variation.
It was a missing button variation.
Missing button variation. There you go. Let's see it. D45 F3. He played.
He unbuttons his shirt.
Unbuttons the shirt. Missing F2 button, and we'll see. And we're going to focus on dark squares. Let's see it. Pawn takes.
E5.
E5. As we saw, we're looking to play here, and we're looking to play Queen H4 in some cases.
Yes. So naturally, Caruana doesn't allow Queen H4.
Yeah. Knight F3.
Knight F3. We've already talked about this. Knight F3 allows Queen H4. D takes E5 is destroying white structure, and we're probably going to win the pawn. So Bishop E3.
He's securing the center. Okay, so far so good.
I think C3 is usually played.
C3 is a more common.
Can we
C3.
take here because the isolated pawn?
Yeah, but it's not too quick. No, it's too quick. Show. Go back.
I'm just sort of thinking
The
about
pawn takes. I don't like knight take. I'm not huge, but knight takes then Queen H4 check. Actually, maybe. I don't know. The bishop takes is aggressive. You don't need to help his pieces get so active. Like we saw in the Panov.
Yeah,
You don't want to isolated pawn. It's not the end of it. You get his pieces active, you're dead.
that makes sense.
So you got to be careful. And knight d7, I was happy about this move. I mean, this just seems the best move.
Bishop E4 is really creative.
He developed, and we play. Hold on. Bishop e4 to pin his knight,
Mhm.
and
Maybe double the pawn?
it seems, and maybe, and you did ask me about a3, and I think it might have been this exact position in one of our variations.
Sometimes we might go back.
A3, you don't have to take. I just like the idea of beginning the pressure and possibly taking, or at least limiting his knight.
Give them something to think about.
Yeah. Okay. Bishop d3, knight f6. Okay.
Now we take.
Now we
He
take.
probably wishes he had the pawn.
No, because we take because now we're caught up in development.
Yeah, because we're caught up now, the E5 outpost will be useful. And the long diagonal. The missing button may show.
Yeah, the dark square. So now look how the E5. Yeah, isn't it going to be an outpost, right? You should show the E5 for a second.
E5 is an outpost because an isolated pawn is not only a pawn weakness, it is also a square weakness. The square in front of the pawn is isolated.
Good. Okay, so let's see how it played out. Bishop takes. Bishop goes back, and then we're looking to trade. Happy to trade bishops to get a grip on the dark squares.
Mm-hmm.
He castles. We take.
And we have really
And
good
now,
control of dark now.
Yeah, and no, just hold on. Go back a move, please.
Mm-hmm.
When knight takes was played,
Mm-hmm.
and he's attacking our light square bishop. Show that arrow, please. No, show that. We don't mind him taking because if he takes, we
have the light rebuilders.
We have pawns on light, and then we have an extra dark money. This is important. This game is the theme of this game is dark money, is investing in dark money, extra dark money. The e5 square is important. We're happy to gain a grip, and by having 2 knights versus 1, it's even better suited to limit his light bishop behind his pawn. Show his bishop stuck, and then we get our knight onto e5 dominator. Go ahead.
Exactly. And so here you can see the color money is clearly in our favor for dark.
He did take.
We have knight against bishop, and in the long run, this is probably going to be useful because I don't see as many clear light targets. Maybe he could try to prove his color.
As he does.
It's not always clear which color is more important. We just need to know what we're playing for.
And I will say definitively in this position, dark is more important because queen e5 is just too easy. Queen e5, and an important thing is show bishop c4. Queen e5. His knight is too far away from the action. Look how his knight would like
Distance
to be
4.
Yeah, but also his knight wants to attack dark. It has to be f3. Show f3 would be good.
That would be dark rebuilder.
c3 is too far. Yeah.
I really think white should be playing very aggressively on light. Maybe he should sacrifice a pawn to free his bishop.
Maybe no. We don't take with the knight. No. Oh no. Queen takes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what
about castle? No. Yeah, but
I guess it's just going to be an equal position.
Yeah, maybe not even equal. It won't be equal. No. Rook e1.
Rook e1. Okay.
Queen takes.
Rook takes.
How are you gonna make me no queen? E5. King posture. No. King e7.
Oh.
King f7. No. Even better. Man, actually.
That's light though.
So e5.
Kostya Kavinsky once told me that when the opponent has only one bishop, you don't want to put your king on the same.
No. White's. Yeah. But White's begging. King f7 is probably the best. No. I'll show you why. King f7, bishop c4, knight d5, knight david 5.
Yes.
You're up a pawn. White may be a miracle to be okay. Anyways.
I guess White doesn't have enough minors.
He didn't want to be playing for maybe to draw. It's not pleasant for.
You'd need more minor pieces for this to work, perhaps.
Yeah, but actually, it's not a bad practical decision. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, very good. Actually, very nice. Yeah, very good. Good practical decision. So queen e5. Okay, no problem. So king going castle queen side. Let's see how it plays out. Hold on. What is he trying to do with queen e3? What is he trying to do?
He's attacking our pawn.
No. What is he trying to do? Queen e3 acting
as a replacement dark bishop.
He's trying to fight for dark. He's trying to fight. He's saying, I know you're ahead on dark, but I have a queen too. And then they say, well, what about? And then we tell him back, we have a queen. We have extra dark. It's the math doesn't lie. Knight c5. We're just making a mockery of his dark. Go ahead.
a4.
A5. Pinning it down. Now we're stopping. He never does get b4. Show. He wanted to get b4, but we're a5 is a dark help.
Dark brick.
Okay, and here we are. Rook e1.
We can start exchanging. I mean, we already have better pieces. The rooks are about equal. Why not get them off the board so they have no counterplay? Especially since there might be other weaknesses on the board.
Okay. Trading rooks is going to help because our queen and knights are great. We don't need the rooks involved.
It emphasizes our dark grip. Having all the pieces that can control dark off. Because our light squares have already been rebuilt.
Also because a queen and knight is better than a queen and bishop. It's known. Queens and knights are a very, very good balance pair. And now we get rid of the rooks and bishops are a better pair than rooks. Rook and bishop is better than rook and knight. Queen and knight is better than queen and bishop.
Right.
If you have more knights, then you want to keep the queens on, trade the rooks. If you have more bishops, you want to trade the rook. The queens and you want to lean towards
right, because I've heard that the bishop pair increases in value in the endgame.
No, it doesn't pair of queen and knight.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Queen and knight is better than queen and bishop. It's actually significant. It's not even close. It's queen and knight. There are exceptions, but queen and knight.
Is it because queen and bishop, when they need to work together, they work on the same color, so they can't
overlap? Queen and knight are a perfect harmony. They never interfere. Exactly. That's a big part of it. Queen is so different that it's a good pair. Queen has intensity. Knight has flexibility. Could jump. Queen needs a little something extra, a little spice. Jump. Bishops don't jump. They can overlap too. You have to work to get them on different diagonals. You think you have to work queen and knight? No. So queen and knight. Yeah, that's not my idea. I wish it was. It's not my. Go ahead, King. I remember when I was in the World Open, I was like 10 years old, 11 years old. Someone stand up in the Skittles room, stood up on the table and said, a queen and knight is better than a queen and rook. And I'm like, wow, it was wrong. It was wrong.
It is wrong.
It is wrong, but he was on the right track. No. But he's right in principle. Whether it's not quite as good, but he's right, and that made an impression.
In terms of harmony for attacking purposes,
Queen and knight better than queen and bishop. You won't go wrong. There are some exceptions, but you really rook and bishop is only tiny bit better than rook and knight. But queen and knight is attacking to anything. They're just flexible. They pummel. They jump on colors. Look, a queen wants to angle. Doesn't want to have to rely. Well, I have a light bishop. Where's my dark bishop? Well, how am I going to? It's limited. Queen does all the heavy work, and the knight jumps in when it's necessary. It flips back, forth, light, dark. Okay?
Yeah. So
B3, okay, so here we're invading in dark.
wrong
Watch.
color.
Okay, and then, yeah.
But you had no,
Well, you
you had
have
no
to, you have to
choice.
protect
It's
stuff.
just, I mean, sometimes you're forcing your opponent to make bad moves.
Yeah,
but this is
yeah.
the wrong color decision.
Yeah, you had to. And then E5, the queen's invading, and then the king, the pawn E5.
I love that. First of all, we permanently
pawn,
fixed the
nailed
pawn on
pawn. Yeah,
e4, and now I remember I played a game against Hikaru Nakamura where he didn't expect me to play that move. It was the first game in the first stream. It's like you fix the pawn on the same color as the opponent's bishop, and now our dark squares are going to be permanently more effective than white here. Is that right?
Yeah. Absolutely. And
Weaknesses
the
are getting out
darkness
of
is so
control.
important forever, yeah. We pin his bishop down. They never gave him a chance to play E5. Like you were suggesting earlier, he might have been thinking about it at some point. We don't give it a chance. Okay, go ahead. Knight E2, yeah.
Interesting.
Queen B4, yeah.
So these are good endgames for black.
Oh, so it's over. He just loses. No. He loses E4. It's over.
Oh,
He loses
e4 is
it's over.
hanging.
Yeah. The knights make a mockery of the bishop. Yeah.
Mhm.
So take, and now look at the hold on. So now his bishop is kind of bad,
Distance 4. The bishop's restricted. The dark squares are weak.
and it's over. It's actually hold on. Knight F2, attack the pawn. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Knight F2. He's not. And it's it. It's it.
D3's hanging.
And he moves the bishop. He loses more. If he hold on. Go. 1 second. If he moves the bishop, he loses E4.
And then probably more than that, right?
Probably more than that. Yeah, that's all right.
You take G3.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, and C3 is it. Yeah, it's actually funny. Wherever the bishop goes, he's always even F1 is gonna get forked.
Light.
It's super funny actually.
With
That's
dark
weird.
intentions.
Yeah, that's actually knight
I
dominating.
mean, actually, where does it go? Well, probably
No,
some-
even it had last move. It went to. Oh yeah, it can't even King C1. Anyway, we go back. It's
dark
all right.
rebuild. But he's still losing.
Yeah.
Still losing.
Go. Okay, go back.
82.
Knight 2 was played. We take the bishop.
Knight gives
here.
up a pawn or just winning. Generally.
G4 knight F2, and now we're up a pawn and winning another one.
And even if we weren't, I'm pretty happy with this king route.
Yeah, and he resigned. So this was interestingly the final blow
Mhm.
was on light, his original color. We broke him on his color. It's
Dark.
symbolic.
With light intentions.
No. Yeah. But more than that. But we got we outplayed him
Dark
thoroughly on dark,
with
and
light
now the
leverage?
No leverage. The key is sometimes you squeeze your own color. We squeeze all the juices, and now he's like falling about, and then finally we hit him knockout on his color.
Oh, I've heard of that. So it's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
actually like that's
You
that,
said
I
about
think
trying to
that's
prevent some.
yeah, I think that's what leverage is. But here's one of the things I'm sort of thinking about here. It's like how to put this. This is a really important idea. When you attack on one color, they bring all their pieces to defend that color, leaving the opposite color weak.
Yeah, but it's more than that. Sometimes you outplay him, and then the final blow, you broke him so much, then the final you already outplay him on his color, and when that happens, you know the game's over.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so that was an interesting game. Hope you guys enjoyed that. All right, next game. Adiamant. Yeah. We go. Yeah, here we are. Let's see it.
This is a game against a Grandmaster 3000 plus on the Internet Chess Club from 10 years ago.
Okay, Caro-Kann. Yeah, we'll see it. So Pano. This is Pano. Yeah, very aggressive player. Go ahead. Yeah. Knight F3, Bishop E7. We've seen this. Okay, that's fine. Take. Bishop D3, castle.
Normally we play Knight F6 first just to avoid
Yeah,
any
Knight
tricks
F6
with like
first.
when you play this and allowing Knight takes G5.
Yeah,
It's easier to remember.
Knight F6, but yeah, Knight F6 right or yeah, good. Knight C6 comes around, B6 now,
Both sides know their plans.
and Bishop B7, and now Queen D6 is a move we're recommending. Yeah. Queen D6, good.
Mhm.
Okay, go ahead. And
Bishop G5.
Bishop G5. Again, the threat is to mate us.
Mhm.
We have to stop the mate G6 only move. Yeah.
The typical setup
Rook A to D. We have to get the rook out. Yeah, rook, and then have space for the queen. Get the rook out.
with weaknesses on
Sometimes, yeah.
with pressure on these diagonals.
Yeah, sometimes. Okay.
So bishop b3, knight g4.
Knight g4 is the move. It's all nice.
We're more than open to exchange a pair of minors because the opponent has an isolated pawn.
Queen back to b8.
Threatening knight takes d4.
Yeah.
And if knight takes d4, we would have queen takes h2 check with a decisive attack.
Yeah. Okay.
We've already looked at that earlier. d5.
Yeah.
Bishop c. Kasparov's also played that against you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And now we have we're gonna try bishop c5. He weakened the dark switch. Show how he weakened dark. Show.
d5 is
Yeah, the dark. Now we jump on him. Yeah. Bishop c5. Again, show back the variation if he didn't play that. Let's say he plays h3. Let's say he plays h3.
h3, knight takes d4.
Knight takes d4 is winning in all variations. If he takes that,
we win the queen.
Show. Hold on. Take this slow. Win the queen. Okay, go back. Yeah. And if knight takes, then if you guys remember, queen h2, queen takes g2.
Oh, I forgot about that bishop.
Yeah. Bishop.
Postulate, long moves.
It's easy to miss. A lot of people miss it. Yeah. Queen takes f2, and I've had this dozens of times. All right, go ahead.
Checkmate.
That's me. So here in the game, let's go back to the game. He played d5.
Bishop c5.
Oh, hold on. So d5 is avoiding that, but it opens up a diagonal for the bishop. Okay, d5. Yeah.
Yeah, very thematic. When they weaken that diagonal, we often take advantage of it. This is also true in the missing button variation.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. Yeah. Okay.
And for another game on that theme, Rott Weebly versus Rubinstein, I think it was 1909.
Okay. 94 is also, hold on. 94 is attacking the bishop. Show attacking the bishop.
And defending f2.
And defending f2. Okay, so now here we play knight c5. No problem.
Knight e5.
Yeah.
We're attacking the queen.
Okay.
So
He takes.
Queen takes. And now we're threatening.
h2, yeah. See what he plays.
Plays queen h2 to defend. And then
yeah.
I'd like you to pause the video and try to solve.
Yeah.
All right. Another standard Caro-Kann queen sacrifice.
Queen take, yeah.
And knight takes f2. This is just a decisive advantage. There's no avoiding the discovered attacks, and there's going to be windmills and everything else. And let's look at what happened.
Good. Queen f3, knight takes, discovered check. Knight back. Hold on, we gotta go slow. Hold on. Basically, we sacked the queen to hit him hard in f2, the button square.
We got lots of pieces.
Put our own button in. Go back. Let's explain the sack a little better. Again, one more move. Yeah. When we take the knight is holding up his position. Everything revolves around dark.
Knight.
Everything revolves around f2.
Button rebuild.
Yeah, so we take the knight, even at the cost of a queen. Queen takes, knight takes f2. It'll show a triple fork, family fork. Show. And with a discovered check coming.
Exactly. It's with check.
So he makes the best of the bad situation. Knight takes... One sec. Hold, show. Go back. Knight takes d1. Do you see why? Because he can't block with a bishop.
Yeah, because if bishop e3, we would just take it.
The knight d1 is controlling dark.
Exactly.
That's you're gonna follow. Okay, the knight d1 is to go king f1.
King f1.
Knight f2. Okay,
and we have more than enough compensation.
Bishop takes d5. Rook takes.
Here, taking would have given black a better game. It was a time scramble from here.
Hold on. Oh yeah, time scramble. Did I end up losing?
You ended up winning. Something similar happened against Kasparov, but then you ended up losing.
Yeah. I had it very slow. So we'll see that.
It's
soon.
Interesting. The queen sacrifice is more than sound. Black had the advantage.
Oh my gosh!
It's just you blundered the material. But then you won. Anyways.
Oh, that's so funny.
You won anyways.
It's so funny.
Why not?
Yeah, it's funny actually. Wow.
Did you win on time?
Oh, no, the pawn is pretty fast.
Wait, what?
No, I'm winning on position now. Now it's got to be winning. No, it has to be winning.
How do you win this?
No. Oh no. This is winning. The queen is pinned forever.
Oh.
How could it not be winning?
Oh, you win the pawn.
How is it not winning?
You win the pawn end game because these are the same.
Oh no.
You gotta be careful. You can't do that.
Well, you just don't get mated.
Okay, we do dark rebuild. Dark rebuild, and the king comes up.
No, you don't need the king. You don't need the king. You go rook. No. Rook up to the a5. I wouldn't even go a5. I go to a5. Go there. Go king back to g8 probably. I want to, and then eventually, eventually f6. Yeah, I would know. Eventually f6. Make the bridge. Hold on. Show pawn f6. Yeah, f6 right away, and then kick him back. Then king g7. King over. Then e5. No king. No king. The king stays e5. f5. Push. The queen never moves. Rook, check. Push again. Push. No, rook will help. You're playing down a queen. If you ever moves with a queen instantly, and the queen helps the checks.
And then promotion.
And the queen helps.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, that was an interesting game. Oh, okay. So that was a topsy-turvy game. Interesting game. All right.
Let's look at your game against Kasparov. So
yeah, let's see the game against Kasparov. It was almost identical. Wow. I saw it. I'm like, wait, we have the wrong game, and this is actually flipped the board. Yeah.
yeah, this was a game on Play Chess 4+1 on 2007, right?
Yes. Okay.
We'll just quickly get to the typical middle game. The Masters know their plans. It's a tabia.
Same exact moves. Every move is the same as against Alima. Every move. It's incredible.
Well, when you play 20,000 games in the Caricon, there's going to be some repeats.
Okay. Bishop c5. Go ahead. Knight e4. Yeah.
I just want to point out the interesting alternative, Knight d4 here. Anyway,
Knight d4 is really good. Actually, yeah, I think that's the engine recommend. I think it's even stronger. Yeah.
Something like this, and then Bishop a6 check.
A6 really interesting.
That's the key move.
Bishop a6 so interesting.
And then Rook takes d5.
Hold on, go back. For the reason why is because of Rook e2, Queen h1 is made.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Okay, and hold on. If Rook d3, wait, I have to remember this stuff. And then Knight e5 or something.
Wow.
He take
with checkmate.
And then it's made. Yeah, it's I guess
incredible. Also, we could have won the queen, but
the queen. Whoops. Yeah.
Who has time for free queens?
Knight e5 is probably the key. Yeah. Okay, fine.
So Bishop c4, Rook d5.
d5. He plays Rook d5.
Rook c8. He's getting pinned.
Incredibly, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of variations, but it has a body to it, it has a soul to it, where you're hitting him on light. Queen takes, and his whole king is decimated, and we're hitting him every which way.
And he's pinned.
And you take that. Oh, this is wild, of course.
Other variations Black could have done.
Oh my gosh.
As well.
Oh my. No, go back. Hold on. Go back. No. F2. The king c1. No. Show. This is wild, but this is kind of funny. Just for analysis, it's kind of fun. Rook f1. Knight e3. That's the key.
And then
if he takes, then Rook d1.
Checkmate. Naturally on light.
Yeah. Anyways, there's a lot of wild stuff. Knight e4 is a move.
Interesting alternative. Which to show Black has the initiative in this position, and
are we going to recommend Knight e4?
You know, at this point, who's going to get this position? Like the Masters will get this position.
No, you get this position.
Well, like 1800 plus white players.
I would say Knight e5, but Knight e4 has to be examined. Okay.
Yeah. You'll probably get this position because both players know their plans in IQP, so they follow the typical ideas, but then that doesn't work here. And then against Kasparov again.
Same thing, yeah.
And then here, objectively, Bishop takes d5 is winning.
Yeah. Bishop takes d5 is
I mean, if you look at this for a moment,
we have even materially we're ahead, right? Even materially.
Yeah, just rook for rook, bishop for bishop.
Yeah, we have a rook.
We have a rook, a knight,
and two pawns, and his king is not safe.
And we have the initiative.
Yeah.
Yes, this is objectively significantly better for Black or winning. So.
Yeah,
Maybe rook a4.
I think I got too frisky where I played like bishop a6 or something. But anyways, this is how it. No. Hold on. Take. Yeah. No. I did something else.
This was played in the game though.
No.
Really?
This is not it. I did something else. I lost this game. Yeah, I did something else. It's okay. So go ahead.
I'm just going through the notes because I remember the PDF showing that this was the game.
No, not the game. E5. Go ahead. E5. Take.
And then when time pressure.
Yeah.
Black lost unless this was analysis.
Yeah, this is no. That's not the game. Go back.
Mm-hmm. Where did it deviate from the game?
Yeah, I don't know. Bishop a6. I don't have the full game score.
Oh yeah, there was some bishop a6. Okay.
There was some bishop a6 at some point. I got pretty nervous.
Yeah, it's really complicated. I mean, it's hard to play Kasparov.
Yeah. But bishop takes d5. Go ahead. Okay, bishop takes d5. Take. Rook takes, and then this was
and Black is better.
Analysis. This was it's actually over. It's actually just over. But yeah, I think that was pretty convincing at that point.
Right.
Okay. But I try to mate him there. But sometimes you have it in your hands. And you're like, what to do instead of just like letting the position play itself.
Well, we're on the subject.
It's easier said than done when you're playing Kasparov. So, anyways, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So while we're on the subject of the Panov, why don't we look at our old battles in the Panov? Because when I was a 2150 Blitz player some years ago, I played Yakov in a series of Blitz games in the Panov as white, trying to prove an advantage. And I checked his database and I prepared for him with the computer. And I still lost basically all the games.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of interesting to check them. Well, okay, so I think it's in a bullet game more recently. I actually played Bishop G5 and ended up losing this with a.
This is good for Black. That's good for Black.
Yeah, this was a 30-second bullet game, and he just played really well. And
Okay.
Of course I'm crazy.
G4.
Teamer's always telling me to stop playing G4 so much. He's like, have you no fear?
Yeah.
Have you no fear? Well, I don't have fear. That's the problem. So I need to learn how to get some fear.
Oh yeah. I took a bite out of his knight d7. Go ahead. And now the king. Your king is open. Yeah.
Oh. My biggest weakness in chess is losing the game.
It's getting mated. Yeah, it's losing the game. Yeah. It's getting mated. Mated.
If I would stop getting checked, if only I'd stop getting checkmated, then I'd be a pretty okay chess player.
You'd be very, very strong. Yeah. Absolutely.
But the first step to winning is
not losing. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
E4. Yeah.
I did not manage that, but I mean, I already had a bad position.
But you never move the F pawn. They don't even. They said never move the F pawn. G pawn. They don't. That's.
Well, I'm crazy.
That's even the next.
I remember when I was some years ago. I was so much stronger at dynamics and statics. It was completely unbelievable. I had to I took lots of lessons with Yakov to become moderately well grounded somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
Yeah. No, you've done well. Okay. Yeah. All right. So knight F3. Yeah. Here we are. And bishop E7. Yeah. Kind of.
Okay. Here's a different game that was played. It's gonna all lead to the same position because I prepared.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is to see what we played.
This one's before I prepared. I didn't know Queen D3 at the time. And then I just lost the pawn. And
the pawn.
I'm just down a pawn.
Yeah, Queen C5. Ooh.
Oh, and now I'm down a piece.
Okay. Yeah, this is... no.
I'm sorry. I was like...
Okay, yeah, this is...
I think I was like, what, 1800 USDF at the time?
Yeah, you're dangerous though. Yeah.
Well...
I won I broke in and that's power.
Even then I was king postulating.
Oh, H5. The king was postulating. I don't know.
It wasn't like I was already losing, but I mean, like you gotta have your last ditch efforts, right?
Yes, indeed.
So, going back, like I prepared.
Okay, G6. Okay, this is just some...
And I didn't prepare 20 moves though. And then I've lost this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. But it was interesting. Yeah, it got wild.
Because with the queen, normally you can't recapture, right?
Yeah, normally I just win, but here it's not.
Here it's messy because knight takes, usually there's like queen take is impossible because the rook, knight takes allows queen here.
Normally I just win, but it wasn't so easy, right?
Yeah, it's here.
You were able to sack the exchange, but get my second piece.
Right, but look at the bishops. Rubinstein bishops. That course is coming out soon too.
Okay.
Queen G3.
Oh.
Caro-Kann attack.
Oh, now it's over. Now you blundered the queen.
If you win, it's a sacrifice. If you lose, it's a blunder.
H4.
King postulate again.
H4 hitting hard. Yeah. Go ahead. F5. Oh my gosh. Okay. King F7.
Counter king postulate.
It's a wild game. Yeah.
Yeah, and I lost. So
you would have thought the king got the G. How could you lose this?
Oh, I didn't know as much about the king postulate. And plus, I needed to have the queen helping the attack.
Okay, yes.
It's like the king rebuilder on dark wasn't enough rebuild.
Yeah, you need a little extra.
Yeah,
little, just a queen. Nothing
special.
Nothing too much.
So back then I was sacking the queen and the king. So that's where my style was formed.
Yeah.
Now I try to. I still do it, but now I have sometimes the tactics to back it up, and other times I blunder all my pieces. Who knows?
Interesting. Yeah. Well, that was an interesting games. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Here's another game where I lost actually. So more recently, we did a significant amount on the course together, and I was variations, and he's like, no, colors. So colors, ideas. So I didn't really understand very well. I just played as white and I lost natural moves. In fact, I did my G4 nonsense.
Bronstein Larsen, yeah.
Yeah. F5?
If I show how the knights... Hold on. Show knight's attack.
And then the diamond dodge. I lost the diamond dodge, but all these moves look normal.
Diamond dodge.
And his colors are just so good here. I mean, he has the opposite color of the bishop. He's the mini bishops. It's just so smooth. Okay, it's just like I ended up like I didn't know what went wrong. It was like flustering everywhere, and like he didn't do anything.
King B8, yeah, give me the square.
I got frisky. But
nice. Okay, now the knight's in a good square. I kicked the pawns on light. Notice kicking the bishop away. Okay.
Pawns on light. There's the nice D5 outpost.
Interesting. Yeah, I might try. Oh, and then the knight got a little wild. I think.
And D4 was a bug.
D4 became a weakness. Yeah, D4 by okay. Ooh.
And I just lost.
Now I take that. Yeah. Okay, that's some interesting. Yeah, the connected pass pawns.
I tried the king postulate, but he knew better.
King F6, yes.
King rebuild.
E4, King E5, pawns on light. Yeah, the king coming in. Yeah. And that's okay. That's swinging. Yeah. I decided to take the bunch of pawns. The king coming around. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. That's me. That's mate. Yeah.
Yeah, checkmate.
That's mate, and that's it.
Right.
All right. Fine. Good.
There's
Good.
actually another game that I played in this. I started playing these ideas more recently. I was playing my friend Joseph Schulson. Okay, to be fair, I made him play this variation. He had this is not fair. Like if he played his theory against me, maybe he just would have out prepared me. He's a really good theoretician. Yeah. So here's my preparation was basically.
But we see the queen e2 line. Hold on, you gotta go slow. Yeah. The queen e2 line is what we saw, and then this line we suggest to take the knight. Yeah.
All of my preparation was basically
giving up. Hold on. Giving up the light bishop
for dark.
For dark, but it's solid. You have pawns on light. It's okay. Yeah.
Right. So all I knew about these positions was Yakov said it's a free minority attack. So that's what I did.
Free minority attack because down the road we get minority. Yeah. Show, but b5, b4.
Yeah, b5, b4. And White's probably going to play c3 because he needs to keep protected on the open file.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So that's just what I did. I mean, I didn't.
Okay. B5 seems about right. A5, no problem. Rook C8, yes. Go back.
Mm-hmm.
Rook C. What's the threat?
Is knight B4?
Knight B4. No, yeah. Knight B4. Hold on. Check. Pinned, and then you take the pawn.
Like for example.
Knight B4.
Yeah, just winning.
Winning, yeah. Okay.
So king B1, but then rook B8. Just develop first. Keep it flexible. Not letting him go strike on light.
Yeah. Knight E7 prophylactic. Yeah.
Rook C1. B4.
B4 hitting hard. Yeah, hang on. Dark. You're ahead on dark. You're the math says you're ahead.
Bishop takes B4. Rook takes B4. Rook C8. Knight takes C8. King C2.
Russian knight. Russian. Yeah. That's good. Knight B5. Okay. Knight D4. Good square. King Pasha. Winner. King Pasha. King D. King David.
I never needed it. The king postulate's what happens when.
Okay.
And then I just was a piece.
And you swing the piece. All right. We're seeing some ideas. Again, this is a little fast, but just to see some ideas, I think it should be helpful. What things that could happen. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. What about your game against Shanklin?
Yeah, we can see next my game against Shanklin. That was an interesting game. Memorable game for the 2013 U.S. Championship. Not my best caro, but instructive nonetheless.
It shows what could go wrong.
Yeah, black was slightly worse at the opening, but White played this well, and I got a little careless here.
First of all, we generally recommend we castle quickly. Rook G8's a little early, but we can go for this. It's just a little risky. And here, we're not following the usual patterns. We just want to castle.
Yeah. This was interesting. Hold on. This Rook G8, I don't recommend. No. Rook G8, we're not recommending. Hold on. No. Queen C7. Yeah, Queen C7. Knight
preventing bishop F4.
Yeah. That's important. Okay, go ahead.
Rook G8.
Okay.
Bishop D6, and now.
Go ahead. It just helpful to see things. Okay, go ahead. Taking is a big mistake. Until then, I think it's okay. Instead of to go Queen C7, go back.
Queen C7 with Knight D7.
Yeah, I got a little jumpy.
Probably mostly okay.
Yeah. Instead, I got a jumpy. I wanted to invest in dark. Bishop takes F3.
Where's the dark to use?
It's not ready. It's not F5. But again, this shows F5 too early.
Yeah.
No. Hold on. Go back. Queen D2. It's okay. The problem is that we're not castle yet. If we had 3 moves,
we'd be doing very well.
And then it's like black is almost winning, or black is much better. But the problem is he's not castle.
We're behind in development, so you can go for some C4, D5.
He has his own light. He has a golden light bishop. And show his light bishop.
He's up on light money, and if he gets us first, well,
and he will.
Like he's already blocked the open file.
We got too extravagant. That shows what F5. I think it's a good illustration of this. Its pawns. To do at the right time. You can't just fan it, boom. You have to castle, and first step of winning is not losing. So we got a little ahead of ourselves. Go ahead.
Exactly.
We can see how it plays out. It's okay. Go ahead.
And then
you try to castle. D5 is great. Great
He's
move.
Just in time.
Great
if we had time for castling, then we'd be doing fine.
Great. One more move, and we're doing very well. One move, but now we don't get. Now the light square bishop is very strong.
Light shows we have
It's instructive how it plays out. It's instructive how we don't have enough long-term play, and his light bishop.
Yeah,
we're missing a button now. Hold on. We have
our missing button.
No. C6 missing button.
Oh, we're dark. On dark, we're actually okay. I gave the wrong.
On dark, we're ahead. We're behind on light. We're ahead on light. Dark, we're behind on light. C6. Go ahead.
And ultimately, white won the end game up upon.
And we got outplayed. Yeah. Missing button.
Yeah, we gotta keep our buttons.
Keep your buttons. Yeah, and he played really well.
I'm always missing a button. No wonder I get checkmated.
That's funny. All right, anyway, we lose. Good. Yeah, he played
King
postulate. He played it perfectly. All right, so here we have, next we're going to see a game against Mishinik, who's a Russian GM, young Russian GM, very strong. His name is Alexi Serrano. Okay. 2650, 2660 FIDE, maybe even higher than that. Okay, look and see. This is one of the Carocons I'm really happy about, and I think this is a game you guys could enjoy a couple times, and this is going to be a type of game we're really looking for. This is a game where a perfect setting, and this is something to strive for. How the game went. Okay, go ahead. So we have knight c3, and we have pawn takes.
As this is the last model game of the course, we'll be spending a little bit longer on it than normal.
Yeah, we have one more. Yeah, knight takes. This is the last of my model games. Take. Go ahead. Queen 2 is the one line that moves. Playing a lot. Bishop g4 is what we suggest. Knight takes f6. Oh, he plays h3. Yeah. Hold on. We take. He takes.
He thinks the double pawns are to his advantage.
And we don't mind. Yeah. But they're helping. They're fine for us. Yeah.
Both. There's advantages and disadvantages, but we know what we're playing for.
We don't mind losing light. Hold on. We don't mind losing light square bishop. Why? Why don't we mind losing light square bishop?
Because we can rebuild the white squares with pawns and our queen.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Queen d5, no problem. And now what? Now okay, let's see. He doesn't want to trade because if he trades,
he helps our center and with a light rebuild.
We take back with a pawn and we get our pawns pretty comfortable. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So he waits. He'd rather we trade and not give our pawns a comfortable location. So go ahead, we develop. Okay, he plays d3. Knight e5. We're kind of tickling his queen to take us.
We don't want to take him. That would improve his bishop.
His bishop, yeah. And instead we push him to take us. Go ahead. And we take back, and then now our pawn is the forming of
mini bishop.
Mini bishop, yeah. We're gonna play our pawns on light and acting as mini bishop. Okay, go ahead. He plays d4. We can go back, no problem.
We typically are developing our pieces like this. We might castle queenside. We might play bishop d6. We have the option of the minority attack, but we don't always need to do this. We have a good position either way.
Yeah. Okay. C3 is putting the pawns in the center and the mini bishop. All right. So we have. Go ahead. H5. H5 is a good move here. H5 to clamp down and maybe even play H4. Okay. Go ahead. E6 helping out. Pawns on light. H4, and it's a good clamp, and we are ahead on the dark. Why are we ahead on dark?
We're ahead on dark because we have a knight against their light squared bishop, and their light squared bishop is permanently incapable of controlling dark squares.
Yeah, knight gives us $500 extra dark. He's ahead on light. H4 stops. If he ever tries G3, we take. If he plays G4, we would take too. Can I show that for a second?
Yeah, G4 we would take, and then we have pressure on those pawns, right?
Yeah, those pawns are weak long term. They're weak long term, yeah.
Yeah, like a Benko.
Yeah.
Karo Benko.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, here we are. So go ahead.
What about, I remember earlier you were telling me that you don't always play the minority attack if b3 is played?
Well, again, there's no minority attack here. The C pawn is weak. Hold on, show. Look at the C. Look at the C pawn.
C pawn's already backwards.
It's a backwards pawn. We'll build up on it. What we have to do is try to prevent him from playing C4, though.
Because that would get rid of his weaknesses. But he's loose on dark.
Not just weaknesses. No. Oh, no. C4, if you're not careful, you get dead. You're done.
Yeah, because he's fighting for light.
His light bishop opens up. Look, light bishop. You got to stop C4. So you got to be humble. You got to respect the bishop. When playing against the bishop here, you got to be humble. Yeah. Go ahead. So he plays, king 2. Bishop h6. Trying to trade bishops when fighting against the bishop here. One of the important things is to trade one bishop. Okay. Castle's good. You know why I play castle, among other reasons? Go ahead. Show. Castle. Play castle.
Is this because you want to have prophylaxis against C4?
Yeah, if he plays C4, exactly. If he plays C4, I could take. He takes back C4, and pawn takes C4, knight takes D4, win a pawn.
Oh, wow, that makes a lot of sense.
And if he probably could take the knight C6, and maybe it'd be okay.
It's a little messy.
Yeah, we're doing well there. Again, fine. So rook d1, we're not better yet, but we're forming a position which could, if he's not careful, it could be.
Our plan is clear. The possible weaknesses are clear. White's kingside's restrained. We have the mini bishop. The c3 pawn is a weakness, and we know how we're going to improve our position. But white makes things a lot easier with the following move.
A4 is interesting. It makes sense. He's trying to prevent b5, which we might have considered.
Especially because it restrains c4.
Yeah. But now, if you guys want to pause for a moment, go back. Okay, take the arrow away. This is a good move for black, which is really, really a positional move, positional quiz. Yeah. Go ahead.
Knight a5.
Knight a5.
Nimzovich is back. Okay, so restrain, blockade, destroy, right? Well, first of all, if he pushes,
talking about this.
well, he kind of will be. If b4,
Oh, yeah,
if b4 is played, then we have the c4 outpost, and c3 is weak in the backward pawn, and he can't actually avoid this because of rook a3, then bishop f8.
Yeah.
So b4, knight c4 is still coming.
Yeah, it's forcing the pawn to advance, and now we have the we two purposes. We get the outpost for c4, and we stop him from playing c4.
Exactly. No c4 for you.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. When I had this game and I played this, knight a5, I knew I had him. Go ahead. Bishop c1. Trading bishop is fine. Yeah.
After all, he has the bishop pair.
Yeah. King d7.
Let's play down the c file where the weaknesses are.
Get the rooks there. Rook c8. Double on the c pawn.
Just tickle the g.
Yeah, it's good because little show. It's attacking the rook g8.
We don't really want to allow bishop a4.
No, we don't care about rook g8. It's not. Yeah, but rook g8 is hold on. Show the pressure on g2.
Pressure on g2.
And it forces king to go back or his bishop to go back.
And that would be a concession before we head to the c file.
Yeah, his king needs to be close. So he plays bishop f3.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
And then
now we play rook
c8.
Yeah, we get a tempo. It's funny. B6, no problem. A6, B2, knight D, the Russian knight, and unleashing the pawn.
Targeting dark, which is where we're head on.
Yeah, and the pawn is really weak. Okay. Knight B5 is good because it's putting maximum pressure on everything on the C pawn and the D.
Exactly.
Okay, rook C. Now, hold on. Knight 8, that's fine. Knight A3, yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. This is, he played rook A2. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Rook A2, play. This is I missed this. Hold on, I missed this. But this is a good quiz for the students. Black to play. Now we're head on dark.
So if there's a tactic, it will happen on dark.
It will probably happen using dark, and more likely than not, if you want to pause here for a little bit, okay. The move is rook takes c3. Rook takes and knight b1. It's over. It's not by chance. It's because dark. And I remember when this happened, I felt there was something there. Anyway, but this is nice. Yeah, it's instructive to how colors could help us get a spidey sense and find ideas which we wouldn't otherwise have maybe spotted right away. Okay.
Exactly. So knight c4.
Knight c5 I played. Okay, I missed it. Got a little sloppy. Go ahead. That's fine.
Knight d3.
Yeah.
b5.
b5 securing everything. Yeah.
Bishop d1.
Yeah.
Knight d6.
Knight d6. Yeah, pinning him down. f3 is stopping knight e4. But look how his g pawn is bad. Look how his g pawn is really bad. Now it's a nice move. Next move I like. f4.
Clamping down.
And now look where the knight's going. When there's expression, a knight, when you put a knight on the 6th rank,
it's an elephant.
You can go to sleep and the game will win itself. Never heard that. Yeah, knight, you go to sleep. Yeah.
I go to sleep anyway. So now that's
his knight's on the 2nd rank.
That's a new method for me to win chess games.
His knight barely left the back rank. He's asleep already.
It's like you can get 2 advantages in one. You can sleep and win at chess at the same time.
Yes. So knight f5, good.
Efficient.
Okay. Rook g8, piling on the g pawn, good.
Principle of 2 weaknesses. This is like a textbook game out of my system.
Yeah, thank you. Rook g5, okay. No need to rush. Okay, go ahead. He takes. Okay, go ahead. Knight f5, good.
So passive.
Yeah.
We're going to move there and take.
I'm going to go there, yeah. Now he goes rook e5. King d6. King
d6.
No, maybe that's. Oh, no, maybe not. Anyway, f6 is what I played. F6 is fine.
The ideas are the same. It's just a move order
issue. Yeah, that's fine. Now,
king d6. King postulate. Play in the center.
Oh, notice how g2. We don't want it yet. We
can take it whenever we want.
We don't want it. Yeah. Go ahead. King d2. Squeeze the juices first. Squeeze the juices. Yeah. Go ahead. King c6. Very patient. Yeah. Now we take. Keep the rook on the board. It's an attack as well. Yeah. Knight back. Looking to getting. Yeah. And now there's a maiden. Oh, this is good. You guys. I took the pawn back. I took back every time, but actually this is a nice quiz to find a mate. I made in a couple moves, like 3 moves or something.
Right. Okay, so rook g2,
yeah.
Rook g1, and rook
made.
d1.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Checkmate.
Yeah, I told you the rook and knight, the energy. Well, in general, this mating attack here, mating. Okay, and here we have. We're going to show a game. My student, Scott Griggs, is caffeine. It's his handle.
He got paired against the International Master in Amateur Team East earlier this year, and with a little help from our course, he ended up drawing the game.
Absolutely. So he played really well and used the Caro-Kann dacha, and he drew against a strong IM. Okay. E4, C6, D4, D5. Yeah. Take. Yeah. Knight F3 is normal. Bishop G4 is fine.
It's a little harder for white to play the queen b3 as
Yeah.
fast, but it's still okay.
Getting the piece, and then okay, we go bishop back, keeping the pressure. Knight C6.
All normal. All normal.
E6, developing the bishop, the dark bishop, and casting soon mini bishop. Yeah.
Mhm.
And now challenging the bishop, very solid, very very solid. Yeah. Go ahead.
Bishop takes d6.
Yeah.
Queen
Queen
takes
takes.
c6.
Yeah.
Knight b2.
And we
Just
ca-
exchange the whites for
changing
bishops.
bishops is solid, very tight, very tight. Yeah, very good. Castle's good. The
Mhm.
double pawns show the double pawns, and
They
that's
help control white.
yeah, light and it's very king is safe, very safe king, no problem. 95, okay. Of
C8.
course, hold on. You can't take, of course.
Can't take because
Can't
we get
take it.
forked.
You know, hold on, show you. You can't take it, get forked, but okay, go ahead. And here, rook c8,
a4.
a4.
I mean, it's just a solid position for black. I think typical is like to set up like rook b8 with b5, but there's more than one approach at this point.
Knight d7, yeah, trading knights is good.
White just doesn't.
a5, b6 challenging is fine, yeah.
We still want to do this.
Yeah.
Minority
hold on, b5, yeah, minority is a minority attack, and now here
it's so simple.
this guy's playing for minority attack, which is b4, and yeah, if he plays, hold on, if he plays b4,
Then there's the backward pawn.
the show the c3 pawn is backwards, it's too weak, yeah. Okay, go
Maybe
ahead.
we also have maneuver ideas like this.
Absolutely, okay.
Yes, the minority attack is just so simple, and white just exchanged a lot of minors, so we don't even have to analyze their white's counterplay so much.
b4 is tickling the and forcing him to make a weakness.
Mm-hmm.
He plays queen a4, trying to pin. We don't mind.
Are we even better at this point?
Black is a little better. Black is better. Yeah. It's a annoying pin, but it's no big deal. It's no big deal. It's a little fly.
Queen c7 unpins, preparing to maybe move the knight.
Or rook f8. I actually like Scott's move. Rook f8
Mhm.
is protecting the queen. White has to be careful not to lose this. Oh, hold on. This is a good rook b8. Show. Go ahead. Rook b8.
Mhm.
The idea being that you're unleashing. Yeah, he can't
It's
take
very
the knight.
clever because
He
then
takes.
starting to
take.
exchange maybe.
And long term, the c3 pawn. Show. The
C3
c3
is
pawn is
still
weak.
a
Black is
backward-
playing for advantage. Black is
weak
playing for
pawn.
advantage. Yeah. Go ahead.
So rook a1,
Okay.
rook c8,
defending. Yeah.
knight e1, queen c7,
Queen c7 is good. Yeah.
knight d3,
Okay.
rook b6.
Rook b6 is fine. Okay.
And it just ended up being.
Hold on. Show. One second. And now, yeah, rook takes. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Black is still pressing, but
Black is a little better, but you know what? The knight c5 keeps white afloat. Show the knight. Show the
right,
knight.
it's blocking the c file.
Yeah. Okay. e5 is a good move, trying to uproot that, and then
Yeah,
the c pawn that gets a little weak.
white's defending. Luckily for
Queen e8 is okay. Hold on. So now white gets a little bit of counterplay, but nothing serious.
luckily for white, he had enough counterplay to draw the game, but
Yeah, knight f8. Rook b8. Hold on. 1 second. So now the knight is funny. He's trying to mate it, but now the king a8, king postulate. Definitely king postulate.
King postulate.
Elijah likes this.
If anything, I think that black might still be pressing, but
Yeah.
even with the king, especially with the king on h6,
Yeah. No, the king is fine. Rook b8. Go ahead. Rook b8.
queen d7,
And now he trades. Yeah, okay, trades queens. And the thing is that the e5 pawn is the d4 rather. Hold on. Go back. The d4 pawn is kind of weak, but white plays okay. Well, let's see. Right, rook a6.
well, they agreed to draw here, but I think black is still pressing.
No. The problem is that if you play then knight e5, no, it's too much. Knight e5.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's
Is
actually
that true? And then maybe
and then it goes there.
and then
rook d6
changes,
is a
and it's just
draw.
an easy draw. But it was interesting
So
because
it's yeah. Okay, maybe white got away a little bit more than he could have been in trouble, and he found some good ideas.
Yeah.
C5, no problem.
what's Scott Briggs' rating?
Scott Griggs is he's over 2000. You know, he's nearly master level. No, definitely level wise close to master level.
He was out playing an IM with this
Playing
game.
IM.
Simple play, minority attack.
Nothing special. Yeah.
And ultimately, like he didn't end up winning, but I mean,
Yeah.
white was defending the whole game.
Yeah, so that was a good game, and this is
Congratulations to him.
and it should be instructive on, and maybe inspiring.
Hopefully, you too can press as black with the minority attack.
snag the title ones. Yes,
With the Caro-Kann attack.
absolutely.
Right. So I hope that you enjoyed the model game section, and maybe I'll see you in future courses.